stole our
jewelry.
jewelry.
I thought you found like a notebook.
No, I don't think so.
With manifestations. Okay, I must be thinking something else then. I know.
Or a Mephisto.
Yeah, Petrichor went to the barracks there, and he talked to two old guys who did not give a fuck about what was happening, and they said everything's going to shit. We might as well drink. I'm like, God damn it, they're useless. So
well, what did that demonstrate? What did you learn there?
That they don't care. And
That's true, but what did they say? Do you remember what they told you?
Yes.
Or
the big black ball.
It's okay, baby. I know.
Yeah.
I know, honey.
The big, it looks like the black.
Yay, fog.
The black ichor has like solidified into like some like big.
Well, there's that. But what did the old guys say specifically?
Castle Eris is gone.
There's that.
Oh, it's fallen, yeah.
And purple dragons have gone. Like there's nobody left.
Yeah, the purple dragons officially do not give a shit.
They have
They're
officially
no one
pulled
left.
out. That's right. They had officially pulled out all support and have a figment presence.
I mean, the pull
Yeah,
game is pretty weak, to be honest.
yeah, they pulled that. I must have missed that shit. Okay, they pulled out all their men, so I'm like the last one.
I wish my letter that I sent to Castle Eris helped, but it did not. Warning them about the water, and alas.
Also, you're a lizard person, but no one knows.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a hybrid, yeah. I just use disguise. It's not like I'm like actually.
Flick Digivolved. So that's about it from him.
Yeah, that's
Digivolve.
Yeah. By the way, anything you'd like to declare on opening?
What?
Would you like to take care of any business before we really get started?
No, I bought my.
No. He gets this because he had nothing
Right.
last
No,
session.
I did guess I got those sick bracers. I can't
That's right. There was a thing, and I was like, whatever. Money doesn't
It's
matter.
fine.
Money is figment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ariston's fault.
No, I Digivolved. I'm happy.
Google. All right.
And I met our spirit child friend again.
Indeed, you did. There was a little bit of an interaction between Thalera and an old piece of the swamp.
Is your next form going to be a half-naked woman?
Chips ahoy, baby!
Angel, a frog angel.
I also raided the barracks and took all the weapons.
That is true. Yeah, that did happen. You did.
What?
As they had given you the keys and said, "Help yourself," basically, which you did, and came up looking like the Doom guy afterwards.
And wearing like armor and stuff.
Do you have a list of all the stuff that I have at all?
Do you
It's
not?
like a frog tongue.
I'm pretty sure you told me. I remember I got a wand of dancing light and a scepter of ice.
Robot arm.
Indeed.
Would that have been like,
yeah.
like there's a dancing light spell? Is there actually something called wand of?
I believe there is. Yeah.
Any martial,
Yeah, wand of
simple,
dancing
and
lights.
exotic
Sure.
weapons.
Just try dancing lights. Honestly, the search on this is pretty.
Does the storm one make storms that won't hurt me?
Sorry. Say again.
So does the storm, the snow one, make storms that don't hurt allies? 'Cause that-
No. That hurts creatures. I made sure of
Well,
that.
try this as a.
It's still a total AoE, right?
Yeah, I'm actually just looking it up. I did look it up before. It's pretty wicked.
It might be.
But to get back to it, you did meet an old spirit of the swamp, newly inducted into the pantheon. The spirit of a young lad, as he tells you his story, that it actually would have shown, like, if you remember last session, it was like just kind of panning against you guys wordlessly and a bit of music, and then it was just over. But to recap it, as you guys bantered back and forth and discussed pieces of the swamp, you found out that it was about 60 odd years ago that he was the son of a noble family, as you knew, as you'd learned before, and that he had gained his revenge, only to find out that his revenge was flawed, and that he's learned lessons since, and that the Pantheon has taken him in as one of their own. The Dembastra showed him the way, and thus he wishes to show you all the way, seeing as Dembastra has a specific friend on the inside already.
You found something last time.
He had the opportunity to take on his first champion, he says. Yeah, with that, as you make your way through the city streets with a mask in hand, the thing feels like cold and then not cold at times. Like it's kind of throbbing in your hand as you're making your way through the city streets. Again, you guys are on Threetrees. The massive mud pit, as it were, the sprawling city with the three massive columns that are the namesake of this place. flying high from the center of the sprawl that is this urbane mud pit in the center of the Far Seas expanse. When last we left you guys, you were at the top of a opulent little bathhouse that Christo had procured you rooms at, under some advisement by several of the employees who pointed Edith's photo on the wall. He did splurge for the extra care packages of legend and repute. And so with that, a lot of you start today's session.
Delera also saw the mask kid again.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I keep touching him and adjusting this. 19 temporary hit points. I love this place.
God damn.
Anyhow, with that said,
We start with this thing. Does that stack on the 7 we got last time?
no, this is it's a brand new day. You guys have long rested.
Brand new day.
And
long
you,
rested?
yes,
Oh,
and
cool.
you can gain level if you have the opportunity.
To gain a level?
Yeah, like you have to have a long rest to get a level.
Oh, no, I don't
Oh,
think
like
we
if
do.
we didn't already.
Yeah. This thing.
I mean,
I feel like we're not that close to a level at the
yeah,
moment.
I mean, we're 4,000 away.
Okay, then I'm going to wake up to my little scaly Rottweiler molting overnight, and there being like shimmery, scaly scraps of skin everywhere, and this thing is now in his place.
Good choice. Good choice.
Is that the one you ordered online?
No, that's just that actually came in an old board game.
Yeah.
That's the cool.
No, the one I
Twilight
ordered
Dragon or
online will
something?
probably be
Like that big and supposed to be a large.
Well, I want a medium.
Oh my god, even better, right? Like
I don't know.
fuck.
It said like 2-inch base, right?
Yeah, but the wings
That's
go
a
up pretty
yeah,
far.
that is a
Yeah, the
huge.
wings extend to extend.
I know.
Anyhow, just hang on a sec, if I may.
It's gonna be like, guys, I
So
saw
Denny's
it.
gonna lick his balls. Like, you know what I mean?
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyhow. Woo! Hey, you
Oh,
stand there.
that would not have been good.
No, this thing just throws me off balance. It's like heavy and big and unruly. It's a dragon.
No,
Top
really.
percentage dragon.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
that's the one.
As we were. So you're waking up, molting thing happens, scales all over the place. The scales, as they clatter to the floor, they actually shatter. They come off they slow off in layers before the whole of the remaining husk kind of falls off to reveal.
Oh yeah, it's like a lizard. He's got scales that are like peeling off his eyeballs.
Yeah, quite literally. He's got acne and shit too. His voice is cracking.
Well,
you
yeah.
know.
He's going through dragon adolescence. Yeah.
He's got a Linkin Park t-shirt.
Oh man, I'm into new bands, you know. With that though,
Mom, you're ruining my bike.
you haven't. Thalera hasn't had actually much sleep.
Yeah.
She hasn't had much of a chance to sleep as she's busy with whatever's going on in her head, which is a lot actually. As you find yourself not so much discussing the history of the Far Seas, but thinking about it and what it was like 60 years ago. As your mind is flooded, your body is flooded with all sorts of memories. Every core and fiber of your being now seems to resonate with old memories of a bygone age in this place. You knew of the many peaceful places that one could travel to. It was a better time. It was a golden age and all that sort of jazz as the piano music is playing over top it. And yet, at the back of your consciousness, you have a tug of a reality that seems to threaten to break upon this peaceful and perfect serenity. With that said, though, you find yourself staying up all night, ruminating about what it was like here, however long ago. The many families that were dealing in the development of this new expanse, a fresh society and civilization in the wilds that had never been ventured upon before, and they were successful until they turned on each other. And so, Aramar was the first of the many victims, amidst many more that would come. And with that, you find yourself in the early hours of the morning as you suddenly hear Ben stirring and coming out, getting ready for his morning out towards the river. Or do you get up early now?
Well,
Do you stay
we're
up
in
late
a
now?
bathhouse or something? Okay. We don't really need to cook then if we're kind of all taken care of.
And how?
Yeah.
Petrichor bursts in the room carrying a mountain of weapons and says,
Oh, and also a signed photo from Hector. It happens he was just actually in the other bath. And he asked you, how's the armor?
Armor is...
Sorry, I'm sorry. He gets out of the water.
Oh, he's
Just
here.
listening.
Oh yeah, this just happened a moment ago.
You just showed
And he
up.
walks into the sauna where you're just like wrapping up, and as he stands there in the silhouette, you kind of look over towards him and he's just twinkling all over in
Hey,
the
buddy.
fog light, as one does. And as he stares you up and down, he simply says, how's the armor?
Armor is good.
He flexes slightly, making his nipples jump, but he doesn't mean to. It just happens
So like
as he
his-
walks in and
his
sits
face
down.
is like your crotch level.
Some interesting things could
Do
happen.
you need
As he's looking you up and down, there's not much
Standing
further to go
delivery.
down, that's fair. In any event, yeah. He gives a nod at this and he says, your normal armor is finished if you want to pick it up. We're here for the market. The religious celebrations are a terrific opportunity to make many sales.
Indeed it is. Also, just be careful. It's getting dicey.
He simply, yeah, that's true. I'll do my best. At which point, you find yourself here amidst your crew, once again.
Yeah.
More fog, more steam.
Okay. So I pick up my armor first, and I hand him back the scale bikini. I guess.
You don't have to.
Okay. Well,
He says it's your choice, but you can take back your armor. In the meantime, if it's serving you well, keep it.
all right. I'll wear both of them because the
You won't both of them. You will not. You can wear either of them.
Okay.
Doesn't
Well,
the
it's just a
bikini give you better
yeah,
stats or something?
it does,
I think
but
it
also
works.
the
It's
breast-
better dexterity,
The
but yeah.
breastplate just
And
goes over
questionable
the top.
charisma.
So it's like it,
Depending
also,
on the company.
it might chafe a bit, but yeah.
It's true. Actually, no, nothing Hector says going to change.
All right. Well, I'll just I'll keep my stuff that I commissioned as a keepsake, basically.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
And
Maybe it fits one of my sovereign mics.
God.
it's paladin inscription. So.
Is that not good for a mic
No,
to wear?
it's kind of my new oath I made to Mom Lily, I guess.
Okay, so the mics can't wear it.
Yeah. You can have one of them wear the bikini though. Yeah.
The bikini.
Yeah. I'll put the metal bikini on the mic and then I'll wear
Oh,
my.
so you're not going to keep the bikini on?
No.
Okay, it goes on to Wesley 2.0.
I just want to say the moment it goes on the mic again, the thing kind of gives a shiver and a shake, and you watch as the head tilts down, and you feel a thrum underneath you as an old friend reaches from underneath, and through your very toes into your soul you hear shame, and the whole of the armor just clatter, 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 clatter. And as the like hole kind of closes up where it came out of him, just a pile of the green emerald armor, still pristine, just covered in like a kind of protective, bounding ball of fibrous matter. Yeah, it's just there. It's fine.
Just like a ball of like little mushrooms.
Like a cat ball, like
So
a
like-
cat coughed up
So
a
he
ball.
didn't want to wear it?
It doesn't wear it.
Wesley!
I was gonna say I'll wear it. Ben will wear it.
This is like an anime now. It just shows him like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, you see it coming,
Nova behind it.
big old fucking
Yeah.
Japanese sigil that means
then you're
beauty.
proficient in heavy armor. Yeah, so you could technically wear it.
Oh, it's heavy armor, even if it was a bikini? Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's all emerald gemrock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's.
Damn.
As you walk around, like I want to make the point here, and I'm sorry I didn't really stress this before. This is absolutely show armor, and if you look at a fellow in this shit, it is literally covered across the chest. It has a bit of like a He-Man nudge here, like just this sort of thing,
Oh, yeah.
right? And then crotch piece and ankles. It's like He-Man armor,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
emerald green. And if he's in the sunlight, it's hard to look at him because it's just so beautiful. But yeah, it's glittery, green, sparkly, emerald show armor for the buff and amazing.
I'll
And
wear it.
that's what it is.
I'll definitely
It's not
wear
gonna
it.
fit you. It's just.
Yeah, no, seriously. It's 100% that sort of shit. It's like, check me out, you win a trophy, why? Everything, you know what I mean? So yeah, It provides great protection because Hector ain't no fool, and it looks amazing because it's show armor as it is. But yeah, it again, questionable charisma bonus and whatnot, but your other armor is there. He gives that to you, and now you're back with the party.
Can I show Petrichor my new bracers? So I get close up. Hey, Petrichor, look at my bracers. Like on either side of his face.
This really is turning into an anime.
You're like
I'm
jumping
just
up
imagining
and
Petrichor's
you.
face all wide-eyed as there's like the two streaks, and there's the Japanese sigils for speed and power, just interchanging, flashing shakily. Oh, in time with your eyes shaking, because we're low on budget here.
There's that purple gradient. So like
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Are you actually?
That's right, my man.
Are you actually hitting me right
No,
Oh, either side of your face.
no. Do it.
Feel it.
Skills vendor.
Yeah.
Hey, Petrichor, look at these bracers.
I'm punching 500 times.
Just knock him
I
out.
roll a 2, so I flinch.
Oh shit! It's even more like an anime now, yeah. It freeze frames as he's flinching, and it just like catches him, and the nose just like suddenly we look away towards all of you guys, and we hear a snap crack, and everyone. But anyhow, it shows you a moment later. It's all inflated, anime style, kind of doing the throb thing, and it shows you with a little sweat. Right? Shows you in the background. Right? Like everybody in the background doing the same kind of anime.
Vaguely-
You know, you all know the
vaguely
expressions. You
drawn,
all know the
vaguely drawn.
Oh,
expressions.
no, I just think Devin
Alright,
is
do
like
any of you
holding
guys
on
want
one useless
weapons?
wing because he doesn't have the
So I
musculature
have,
yet. So they're like floppy
anything
appendages.
martial,
And he's got one like this. And I'm just like
Is there
holding it
armor?
out like, I think
Or
you
just
go
like-
like this.
I think I mostly took weapons.
He starts doing it with the other one and knocks over a coat rack, bashes the armoire, knocks over, falls out the window. There's a brand new
so it's anything.
wagon of milk. This new,
non-magical.
just like brand new on the market fellow. He's following his dreams, following his father's footsteps, and he's got this milk wagon that he's delivering milk with, and they're just rolling along, and he's just started, BAM! He's crushed under that thing. The armor lands on him, he's dead before he even knows it. Anyway, the snake appears to you. Yes, hi, how are you, by the way? We're trying to get through everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Technically, then you would have
The
net.
snake appears to you and says,
Like in my head or
You have
just
3 nets?
visually I can
So
see
I'm
it?
gonna take
in your dreams.
Okay.
They're within you and
do
without
we-
you. Yes.
Flick's taken 3 nets from some of the weapons that I.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's between you guys.
Anybody want to whip?
A whip?
The dream is,
I take a whip.
how can I put it? It's a pleasant one.
It's cool. It's like 10
You're riding on a fucking snake over the top of the far seas.
Alright.
You hear the whispers of everything down below you.
You don't have to.
You're holding your favorite drink in your hand. You feel the breeze in your hair. The clouds whisk by, whipping about you, as the snake dips down and flies upward, flying all around
Or
and
like never ending story.
literally,
Yeah,
or like
never
Secret of
ending.
Mana, you know, that sort of thing. Quite literally on this massive black and gold snake
Yeah.
that's just flying over, and everywhere you focus, you can hear this and you can hear that, and you know what's going on over here. And that guy's fishing well, and they're having an argument, and that guy's got a new stack of puppies, and they're arguing about money or something. I don't know. And then over here, there's a bunch of people who are picking up milk. Oddly enough, I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. But point being, everywhere you go, you pinpoint in your dream and hear a little something coming up towards you, and suddenly you know so much, and yet you know nothing of the world. And the whole time you can hear the hissing syllables, the syllabics of the snake's prayers all echoing all around you, and you can hear the strange phonetics of all the swamp gods, the pantheon echoing from all around as it reverberates up from underneath you. Now, in this moment, you may throw me religion.
Am I proficient?
Um,
Alright, well then.
give me a sec, sorry, it was close. Bum, 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 bum. It is a 15.
As you're flying along, everything suddenly transitions. Everything shifts as you fly through a sudden wall of black that erupts out from ahead of you. And you find yourself swallowed up And with the snake underneath you, you still feel confident. The breeze has immediately disappeared. Immediately dissipated and completely gone, devoid of any wind, pressure, or resistance against the flight, as you find yourself descending and descending into the inky darkness down below. As you stare ahead looking for anything, you can still hear the hissing phonetics of the snake's prayers. You understand them to be that of inner peace, of knowing patience, of seeking relentlessly. And as you continue forth into the darkness, into the unknown, before long you see a point of light, as if some sort of poetry and visual motion in front of you. It opens up, and you see all around you the whole of Ariston. You can see the city and all its people, as it seems fine for the most part, until suddenly it's overtaken with a blackness that swallows several of the peoples, and you see walls sprouting about it, and a moment later you are staring at a war zone. You see the castle propped up on the tidal wave crest rock, situated above the city that seems to be burning in some places, smoldering in others, and barricaded against the impending terrible destruction, the evil that is, sliming its way all around. You can see animals, twisted and malevolent, as they roam away, as you fly about on your snake overhead, staring down, your drink still in hand, as you see all this. And your sunglasses on your head and shit, like. Is there?
Roshi style.
Is yeah, right?
Yeah.
As a floral arrangement of panties for that. But anyway, so is there a direction you want to go specifically in your dream? You find yourself lucid. You find yourself suddenly aware of all this, as the snake continues its circular pattern and continues to whisper away, its voice echoing all around you.
I want to go to Wormhole.
You zip towards it, finding yourself overhead, surrounding the whole of this place, this massive sprawling, you want to say, sort of metallic, grid-like place. It's almost as if, and you think about it, what was that god, that machine god? And it escapes you at the moment. You can roll religion to try and remember, but as, excuse me, what?
No.
Something Modrons, that's all you know. But the machines, anyhow,
Yeah.
had a place like this, all metal.
I got an 11, technically.
Oh.
So that's pretty good.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
You know of this place, the like I say, the machine god being he, Primus, Lord of the Modrons, and all them. As you stare down at them, this massive metal place, the whole of it sprawling all around, the darkness on the horizon of it being pushed back by strange purple, blue, and red magical effects that dance about, keeping this terrible darkness at bay. As the snake coils about this area, you find yourself on the verge of waking up as it tells you, this place, like so many others, has faced terrible things, but unlike many, has learned how to use the terrible to their own benefits. However, you have tasted that which is the poison of too much. With that, you kind of open an eye, think to yourself, one kind of name that echoes away, as you instinctually asked him, do you mean Sigma? And as you're asking this, you seem to be pulling against it as you realize it's not you asking, but him asking through you.
Alright.
This is the question to ask. Anyway, so with that said, you wake up staring at the ceiling, and you can see Thalera sitting on the bed staring at the window. At which point you guys watch as Christo stumbles in. What are you all doing awake? Oh, you just woke up. You look terrible. He looks terrible as well, just want to say. And as he walks in, he looks over and, what the fuck is that? He stares down at the mask in your hand.
I think I'm like rubbing the mask on.
Oh my god.
So I think I'm just like doing this with the mask.
As it like connects to your face, you're like so much ip kiss all of a sudden.
I
No.
just watched that the other night.
Right?
So good.
So good. That's exactly
It
the mask
holds
I want
up.
to say. It just doesn't have the metal piece.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the
Yeah,
metal piece
yeah.
of the mouth, I should say. But yeah, as you look at the mask, you swear to God for a moment it seems to emote against you. And When you're looking at the mask, like, what are you thinking about? If you looked at the mask, what are you thinking about? What's going through Thalera's head?
I think the first thing that goes through my head, if it felt cold, was that I'm so hot. That's literally the first thing. And then the second thing is probably just gonna flash back to when I had it on the first time. I put it on for a second, went into like that weird dream world where there was hide and seek.
Or were you playing with him?
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
You watch as the eyes actually kind of squint with a shade of happiness to them. If you were to guess anything, you can see the joy of a child on the mask.
Wait, you have the creepy child ghost mask? What? When?
You're asleep. Oh, no, you're not asleep. Actually, you're dealing with Denny outside. Nobody knows this, by the way.
Well,
In any event, well, Christo actually
Sorry.
knows because he knows all.
Continue.
In any event, as this passes by a moment, you sit up, see that. Christo walks in, stares at you, then simply lowers his eyes for a moment. Do you know anything about that mask? Before he looks up again after an extended moment of considering the question.
Oh.
He gives a nod at this.
well, I kind of know because I put it on last time, right? So gotta be cautious. I'm kind of like watching. I'm not gonna interfere with you or anything, but I'm kind of just gonna sit there and kind of see what you're gonna do with it.
Are we all here?
And I'm like, oh,
You're all slowly waking up, yeah.
I forgot the kid's name.
With all the talking in the room, quite literally, the
Is
rest
that
of
the
you
ghost kid mask?
Yeah.
start rousing
Destroy
about.
that shit. It's evil.
Petrichor is awake now,
I don't know
apparently.
what it is.
Yeah, apparently. I'm gonna say, what's the kid's name? Does he have a name?
The kid, he was
Aramar
summoning,
Osrin.
he was summoning the
Known as Whisper.
undead, and I got a really bad demonic aura about him. He was evil. That mask.
She has actually. She's been rubbing it on her face.
See if it's
And you know what? I want to
still-
say
'cause, like,
the inside of it. It's got like not the black tar itself, but it's got it's made of a whatever. God, what is that wood? It gives you a lotion, doesn't it? There's a wood that gives you a lotion there. Am I thinking of the right stuff? Like sandalwood or something like that? Anyhow, as you rub this thing on you, it seems to like secrete a little bit of its oil, which is good for your skin, it seems. It seems, anyhow. Because actually, after all morning of doing this, that one zit that was right here, gone.
Love that.
Wonderful stuff.
Could
Gonna
I?
help with the bags.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Slowly picking them
I was
up.
gonna say, oh, I see. You had a visitor last night. Because I know what the mask is. I've had it held
Yes.
out.
He was in an alley.
Just the mask?
Well, no. The child was in an alley.
Pretty wild, the candle sending the
Saved
smoke up
him.
there.
Yeah.
And I think
Wish
he's
I had a hood,
friends
like,
with
throw it
that
back down.
snake that you
Saved
keep
him
talking about.
from what?
The snake.
Why was alright? So the snake attacked him, or did
The snake attacked him. I think it was all like a ruse.
a scene?
I have a word of the day calendar.
Oh,
Ruses today.
Oh, right.
I'm like, good job.
Laura flips the calendar over.
Can I do divine sense on the mask?
You can. It resonates oddly. You're not quite sure what to make of it, but then at the same time, as you also think about the way that your stuff resonates at the moment with your twisted, kind of, or not twisted, twisted's the wrong word, with your change of direction yourself. Everyone's change of direction here lends to the same sort of bend in this sort of godly deus magic that you sense from this mask. You see it glowing as you sense upon it. It glows with not so much a white hot light like some things might, but it does have a dull sort of connection to it, a dull sort of echo or resonance that seems prevalent and passive.
So
It's not as active. Like if you held a scepter of, godly strike or some bullshit, that would be a very active and powerful thing. This is very passive magic.
So it doesn't have the demon kid in it anymore.
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
Seems
It doesn't register as a fiend.
Okay.
I saved him and he gave me a gift and called me his friend.
Are you gonna put it on?
I mean, it's been like.
Well, you're rubbing it, but like,
I'm gonna. Okay. One more thing though, I'm gonna cast detect magic on it to see what sort of, if any, what sort of magic aurora it's giving off.
It glows white hot in that case with all the spectrum of the magical schools. It glows with holy
All
energy
of them.
after a fashion.
Okay,
But
well-
it's not holy. It's the magic of the swamp deities, magic of the swamp guardians.
Does anything happen if I do put it on, or is that the lotion?
That's quite literally what you're doing. You're putting it on,
Yeah.
and it kind of like comes off. And there's a little bit of like the slime off the wood, but you rub it in and like, yeah, it disappeared.
Can I kind of
Like
like
that.
link,
Tea tree oil.
No more.
can I kind of
stuff
link
under
to
there.
my the boss real quick?
Yeah.
Be like, just
Roll
ask me
religion to
about,
understand
ask me about the kid. Yeah.
Roll religion to understand.
Yeah. I mean, me and my rolls. Let's hope this is better.
Is it? It's probably tiny, right?
I'm just gonna ask him. Is it? Wow. Nope. That's not happening.
If you are gonna put it on, I'll bless you before, just so that you.
I have. Yeah, I put it on. It just gives me lotion.
It's a nice tree lotion.
But I'm assuming it's small.
The mask?
Well, because
It's a boy's mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit small for your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like just covers your face.
That's fine.
But in any event,
Do you want to make it into a necklace?
at this point, you're finished with figuring out Denny's wings. You leave him to his own
You know, I told
devices
you
and his
guys
balls.
these
Oh yeah, well I figure
Right
it's,
here,
it's
yeah.
like a pole, you know, needs to be hit the ground. He's flying.
He watches he goes running up a hill and jumps off,
It
and
means he won't be able to like fully.
then goes running around.
Yeah. He's
Then goes
getting
running
a little farther every time, you know, he's
Yeah.
gliding a little bit farther and a little wobbly.
So,
And with
Can
that,
we just use a normal chain instead of Sigma's chain?
now.
at this point, you're awake, as is Petrichor and everyone else. I mean, Edith is awake. All of you have slowly awakened. Oh, sorry. I meant to mention in dreams, I should say, Flick is going to hear the echoes of Papa Crocus, of Grand Sombra, and of Crocun, as you find yourself kind of amidst the pantheon of all. You hear the many croaks of your ancestors reaching out across ages of time to have you hear them, to say to you to be careful, to watch for false idols, for those who would lead you astray, but to know that there are those who mean well in how they are seen, how they are interpreted. To know that there are those who are watching out for your best interest, even if it doesn't seem like they might be looking out for everyone's best interest. And those interests that you hold, O honorable Flick, honorable ancestors, say to you that those interests are the interests of the swamps, of this home we have together. And yourself, an old friend, as you find yourself echoing about within and without all of that there is upon the mycelium. Traveling about and seeing all that there is to see in each dream has been quite the experience that you've almost, you want to say, grown accustomed to and enjoy each time as you get a brief tour of all that there is all around this place. And yet it's all in a sort of emotional sort of warmth and cold and sensations as such as you find yourself traversing this massive nervous, massive, what's the word I'm looking for there? Nervous system. Which is some point. With that, as you echo about there, what is it specifically that might be on Edith's mind is my question. Edith finds what at the forefront of her concerns as she is slumbering away? What does she want to cite? What will we see?
Sigma's plans.
As you find yourself flitting in and about, you can make me a Constitution save.
It's a net one.
Can I inspire?
Please do. I might cry.
I see her eyelashes flittering, and I'm like, that's a nightmare. And I'm inspired.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm 10.
You find yourself invading upon spaces that you find resistance in, as there's thrums and echoes all around, vibrations echoing thicker and thicker upon you as you find yourself pushing harder and harder against the consciousness that is resisting your intrusion. You find yourself blocked here and about, and you find you have the opportunity perhaps to take an aggressive approach, or should you take a passive approach and maybe find a way to absorb some way of in. Which would you like? Would you like to aggress down and see if you can leech into this space, or do you want to try and what's the word I'm looking for? Assimilate your way into this space.
One of those sounds safer than the other, but yeah, we're gonna go the aggressive route because
As one does.
as he does.
Are you a charisma character? Do you have a high charisma? Okay. In that case, we're gonna have to go. I'm saying wisdom. So, yeah, throw me wisdom at proficiency as you look for a way to aggress upon the and what's the word I'm looking for? Take over and kill down through the space, basically murdering off your opposition and finding yourself growing into where they were, leeching the resources off them faster than they can absorb them.
So wisdom plus proficiency.
I'm giving you inspiration.
Thank you.
Ben's like,
I would give
that's
you,
a nightmare.
I would give you guidance, but I don't know if that would work in a dream.
22.
So I'm not sure about it.
The 15 plus bonus, you hear a, "What is this that you're doing? Who do you think what are... No! No!" And a moment later, the frustrated voice gives way before it even has a chance to say anything more. Cutting it off and hearing nothing further, you absorb it upon and find yourself learning quite a bit in the quick moment. Learning quite literally that this figure form is intending on meeting with Karsak. And as you suddenly realize that Sigma is not going to meet with Karsak in that exact moment, you then realize he's an interloper somehow. He's somehow a presence amongst those that are around Karsak. And a moment later, you realize that he is within and without quite a few of the various statues around the city. You see upon Threetrees and many little dots appear. Within your consciousness, you can imagine seeing out of a suit of armor, seeing out of a small bust of a head that you can see yourself in the mirror. You don't recognize the form. A moment later, you see yourself staring out of a gauntlet situated on a shelf over top the city courtyard. Several other ones pop into your mind, but before you know it, you can see Ulanda prepping herself in the morning. As you're staring out from a helmet situated on the shelf, across from where she is attending her personal face there, you can see she's actually taking a bunch of stitches out of herself.
Oh.
And a moment later, having concluded this, looks over towards where you're staring at her, and you can see the reflection of the helmet that you are actually embodying. With that, you look around within this
Hopefully it came with a
view,
straw.
and you can also see again the same city courtyard, and you can see the 3 trees at the center of the city, off to your right slightly. There's a knock at the door. She responds, at which point you hear Donovan call to her, saying, bear with me. Cromans for breakfast. We're meeting with Karsak right away. You hear Donovan's voice calling. Hurry up. We're going to be late if we don't catch the cart. She calls back. Nearly finished. Just taking the last of these out of my face. As she gets the last piece, while bent over, throwing down the tongs in one fluid motion, she grabs her rapiers and knives on a belt. A moment later, a bandolier of potions, and finally her sack as she makes it out the door in one smooth sequence. It comes back to you, awakening a moment later. You hear the thrum and echo of an old friend who simply says, "Success," as you awaken, to stare up and around and hear the banding abouts of the others in their chamber with you. The bathhouse, by the way, has put you guys basically in one chamber, but it's an expansive space where you all have a sort of private cubicle for sleeping in. The light in here scintillates about. It dances actually off the moisture of the, the moisture that collects from the bathhouse underneath you. You can't help it. It's kind of warm in here. Never mind the whole of the Farsea's expanse as it is.
Did she wake up like suddenly, or did she just
No.
like wake up normally?
Everybody's kind of just waking up
Okay, I
casually.
wasn't sure if it was like, you know, like, you have like a nightmare, you know, like.
I was rolling
No,
up.
quite the opposite actually. As you do wake up, you find yourself overcome with a bit of a warm feeling, kind of one of those head to toe moments where it washes across you from shoulders to your heels. And as you sit up from a prone position, looking about at your companions, Christo looks upon you all. You can see, as I said, everybody bandying about, talking about whatnot. Flick confronting one of his wives with his incredible speed and power as the sigils walk, alternating overhead and cheap animation because we don't have a lot of money. But with that said,
Just 2 frames would be good.
right?
And then you
So-
can see Mirren and definitely like on the hill, just out the window.
No, you're here.
She's
You
kind of
just
going like
arrived.
that, and he just woo.
I mean, yes, that's you. Actually. But you are here now, I want to say.
Okay.
You guys have all collected together. Christo's made mention of Thing. In the moment here, Christo looks you over as you're rubbing this thing on your face, and but it doesn't matter. There's much to do. I'm not sure what the goal everybody has in mind is. I'm interested to know what we intend to do. I don't wish to die. I want to succeed at this, obviously, and I certainly have to say I don't wish to be.
Well, what's the point anymore?
He looks at you again.
Purple dragons don't care anymore.
Are you
Saw me.
surprised?
No.
Do you see
no.
any chance for them, my friend? Look at around you. This place is no place for the purple dragons at this point. If they want to come in, they're going to come in with
Well,
scorched
the
earth. We have to
Skells
alleviate
already
this.
won. They've kicked out Comir by the sounds of it.
Do you know, I ask you, do you remember we were sitting on a hill and I'm reading the newspaper? Do you remember that day?
Vaguely.
Do you know what was in that newspaper?
What was in the newspaper?
That's the day Ariston fell and it was in the news. This place is terrible now. There's no chance. It's been it's been 10 days now. Yeah, that we have Ariston fallen. They're doing their best to apparently survive. And you see the blackness up ahead. What are we doing, everyone? We are done our job. We can go home. What is this? It's changing us. We were comfortable at home. We came out here to be paid. Why are we still here?
I was never.
We were
comfortable.
existing.
We were not existing. I've had this adventure. I don't wish it to end like it did
I'm just
for
gonna
me.
like pat him on the head and be like, I know, I remember being.
He looks at you as
age.
he's like rubbing his hip and you're patting his head and like the camera just kind of pulls back as he's
I
staring at you.
remember this age. It will pass. You will come to see.
We don't have to be here.
Should we go find Lurik? He was going to take care of the Black Tar.
Lurik is fine. The Rutherford will see to it, I'm sure. The Rutherford, what am I saying?
Crystal,
Hey.
you don't want to be here. You can go home.
You cannot.
Me and my mics, and hopefully the rest of us want to see We want to see the Farsees come to a good end. Something needs to change here.
I won't make all those people right. I never abandoned anybody and I won't start now. It's not the way of me, but I just say to you all, I hired you all, I brought you out here, we can go home. What we are chasing now, there is nothing here more for us. Muskever knows all he needs to know. Anything more, we are trying to be heroes, and heroes, those exist in stories. This is our lives, we will die. We almost died. Thankfully though, a quick nap and everyone's okay.
I'm just gonna be like stroking my dragon's face like he's actually a pony and he's just like that, but he's got like one
That's fair.
wing kind
It's
of
huge.
flopped over on my head.
Are we all together?
I want to say it shows you
Some
all
of us
together.
can't go back to
So
our
are we all
lives.
together right now?
This
Sorry,
is
so-
the way of the cosmos. Some things must die for others to be born. We are only part of the cycle.
I need to go.
It is time for us to continue this adventure.
I need to go back.
Stroking
one
my
way.
dragon.
Dipping?
No.
I want to say, as you're doing this, it shows you all in like normal live action, and then her in kind of Disney, fucking sparkles falling and shit. Just totally separate. This is like a hard line and a totally different style, like drawn together, but even worse.
Yeah.
But like no elegance to it, absolutely. In any event, yeah.
So since we're finally together, I kind of tell you guys what I had in my dream.
Oh yeah, are you like a lizard?
Just
No,
walk in the room.
Get
no,
dramatic.
I'm Ben.
Oh, okay.
That was
I
very
need,
emotional.
It's
if
kind of a
I
little too
need to
much.
go somewhere sketchy, I'm gonna disguise myself. But I'm like Ben in normal time. I'm not like a lizard. You guys didn't see it either. It was like.
I'm gonna
I know,
stab
we're
you
acting
if
like
you
we
turn
saw
into a
it.
lizard.
Huh?
I'm gonna stab you if you turn into a lizard. I'm like, this is Scout Spy. Kill him.
Fucking shit.
So I kind of tell you guys what happened in my dream. I showed the castle air literally taken out completely, and Wormhole has a very big pretty much a magical barrier, right? In a sense that it seems like it has been untouched, protected by something. That,
Yeah, they're still holding.
yeah, they're still holding it, but they're not, it's not compared to like the castle that was completely just destroyed. So they're still holding somehow. That's what I saw. So it seems like Wormhole is fine at the moment.
My family's in trouble.
Well, what he said is
Everyone's in
true,
trouble.
but I don't know that it provides. I don't know that it provides Petrichor any respite. That's up to you. But what your companion is saying is that Dumbasha has spoken to him that way. Whether you believe hard enough or not, again, I can't tell you. That's your question. It's defining in and of itself. But I wanted to make that point. Continue, by all means.
Well, if Wormhole's like protected by a magical barrier, but by the sounds of things that you said, it's under siege.
No, sorry.
And you saw this in a
Should I
dream.
say that?
Yeah, I'll get kind of like a vision from.
Well, the gods, it sounds like they've been talking to basically most of us here.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And if
don't
any,
talk to gods, I talk to mushrooms.
you
Mama
literally
Lily.
heard Mama Lily chose you as her champion.
She doesn't know that.
Talk to her.
Well, she kind of does. I mean, it kind of happened to
Maybe she
her.
doesn't. Maybe she's not intelligent in this
Just-
sense.
Petrichor know about Chosens? Like, are Chosens a thing in your world?
I mean, I don't know what the definition you're using here is. Actually.
It's basically a champion of a specific god.
I mean, if we're talking avatars, yeah, literally you're the avatar of at the moment.
Yeah.
And more to the point, I mean, there's been many avatars throughout time.
When Crystal says we could go home, I walk up and I put my hand on Ben's shoulder and say, "Some of us are home."
Aww.
Yeah, go on.
But you're so short, it's just as.
I'm standing on 3 stacked
It's
boxes. I'm
his
slowly been putting
You
up
mean
for
his
him
butt
for this
cheek?
moment.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like he's talking to
Just, yeah, I was gonna say. Thunk. This is great. I can finally the last one. Hey! And then doink.
like.
I want to
Some
say.
of us.
I want to say like we can't just leave because like Flick said, this is his home. We can't just abandon people's homes. Like this black stuff won't just stay in this area. They will spread to our homes. So we can't just abandon this one. It's just gonna get worse.
You can go after. What's his face there?
He looks around for a moment and he gives a heavy sigh and he says, "Okay, you're not the wrong."
There's no point in going for it. They've got their thing under control.
I'm going to tell you something. There's another threat in all this. He fumbles and thumbs against his clawed cane there as he says, "The Thans I told you about before, they're here too. Why not? It's a party.
Evil wizards?
You know of any other Thans?
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Thans
I
is the
don't
people.
wanna-
They're nice
I don't
people.
wanna
I mean, I
hold
remember my
judge a whole
socials
country
class.
that they're all-
Once I was, out at Canada Keep, I subscribed to this. I recommend it. It was a by mail thing, you know.
And
But
this
yeah,
is
the
the
Thans as a
people-
whole, they're decent people, you know.
This is the people who.
Except the Red Wizards, they are assholes, you know.
This is the people
Here we are.
who messed up your side.
Yes. That would be the Thans.
That would be them. And they're in the city too. Is it just like a few of them, or this is like kind of their hub?
No, it's not that hard.
Okay.
Come on, you're in the middle of. No, they're quite a few leagues away, their headquarters, but it is to the north, you could say. The point being, my friends, we are at a bit of a risk here. Amidst so many different factions, I say, if we are really to do anything here, we have to be very careful here in this hub. Threetrees, Nicker's Rest, these places, they are Karsak's Rest. If we even so much as sneeze the wrong way, there is a chance that he may come down upon us. Did you not read the papers? Recently, there was a massive crushing of all these noble Nicker's Rest natives, and they were just simply destroyed for having, as they would put it, greed. But we all know, destroy the money, destroy the power. Then once they are gone, the faith can take over, and that is exactly Karsak's base. In any event, what is it we wish to do, my friends? Why are we here? We all have some motivation, I understand, but what is it we wish to achieve? Yo.
Out of character question, do you think it would have been long enough by now for my criminal contacts to get back to me?
Oh,
You, by the way, thank you for reminding me.
Sort of waiting like a month for them to come back to me. Thank y'all.
there's been some rumors around with the arrival of so many doings and goings on in the center of Threetrees. You've heard that there's some sort of big meeting going on. You just find out that there's going to be a big meeting going on this morning for some sort of breakfast between some officials and Karsak. And then he's going to be meeting for dinner with apparently Eroshach of the Siskel.
Do I have any criminal contacts that I might be able to get someone with an ear on the inside? Potentially. Like through the servant ranks?
You can throw me an investigation, or actually, you know what? Hang on a sec. Do you want to? You're in the middle of this meeting. Are you just gonna fuck off and take care of whatever ideas, or are
Yeah.
you gonna bring this up to the group?
Well, I'm gonna bring it up, but
But then you're gonna fuck off right away. I mean, like,
Yeah.
really, are you gonna bring it up so everybody can put in on it?
no, I'm just gonna I think
Jump
I'm
out the
just gonna
window,
mention
land in the alleyway, and yell about it?
I have some contacts to check in with.
Christo gives you a quick nod at this and says, "Yeah, go on." With that said, you're leaving the room to do
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, throw me an investigation. Anybody else?
Well, I want to tell everybody about my dream.
Hang on a sec. I get the music first.
And it wasn't just like current events, but also any contacts I had that are long-lived races, like myself, who might remember any goings-ons from the time when the Fox Mantles destroyed that fucking house. I forget what it was called. The one that the kid was from.
The Osrams?
Yeah, thank you.
What started off the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, because like I'm gonna have a lot of long-lived contacts who
Sure.
do remember from around that
So
time.
you should make an investigation roll.
Yeah, I got 15.
Terrific. And?
Oh, yeah, so I had a cool dream, guys.
Is this about the one with the giant rabbit that was all
No, so I was
multicolored? That's a
Imagine
different
like Doctor Who wormhole TARDIS thing, except it was me in tunnels underground and plants and mycelium, and I'm just flying through the others.
Right. Yeah. Did I get dragged along with you on
Having
that
a
one?
drug trip.
No.
or
First
something.
one, not this one.
You've been eating too many mushrooms.
So while I was dreaming,
No such
right,
thing.
guys, I found out that I saw Yolanda. She got her face fucked up, which, you know, cool. But she's probably going to be meeting with like Karsak and Crocus, and we should probably go do something about that. Also, Sigma's all over the city. I saw him everywhere. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. There's a gauntlet
Where
of
is
him.
he?
He's in like armor pieces, statues.
If anything was gonna go great, I mean, no, Sigma.
Yes, actually.
Sigma's the city. What the fuck, guys?
Destroy the statues.
As she's telling you this, I want to say, as you guys are looking around the room, you can see vines slowly growing down from the window as they open up for the morning. Totally normal, right? As they blossom, bloom, their petals open up, pointing inwards towards you all.
Oh, is
As
it
she's
like
telling
those
you, Sigma's
fucking
everywhere.
Flower vines from like Jumanji.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna ask.
I'm gonna
Are
ask
yours?
you. Yes,
Are these
yeah.
flowers yours? Are you
No,
doing that?
no, they aren't. But I should.
Can
As you look towards them, you know they're normal. They're
Actually-
purely normal. Like you can assure them all. You're not sure that
So
they'll
if I
believe
had
you.
like a little chat with them, they wouldn't be saying creepy, whispery things.
I'm gonna say
No, quite literally, they're
I'm
normal. They're just normal. Actually, if you had a chat with them, they'd be like, "No, please, we know what's going on. It's not us.
I'm gonna say in the speech of beast and
We just made blueberries."
fuck off plants.
You speak to plants too. You hear the same thing. Please no, blueberries for everybody. Dear God, no.
Can I ask the plants if they know where the Sigma
We
plants are?
we do. They kind of like twist slightly to point directly away, and I mean you already knew, but yeah, it's over there and over there and over there and over there and actually over there
Do you
too.
think we can
Yeah,
So all told,
magical? Do you think we can just
Sigma's got 5 points around the city that you felt.
I feel like that's not.
And what's more is you felt that the nervous system he's established through the place, having sent vines up through cracks, having sent his gauntlets, pieces of himself in throughout whatever, and disguised himself as whatever pieces of bric-a-brac and decorum. So you know of his various 5 points around the city. That said, there is a primarily north, a south, an east, a west, and a central piece. We'll keep it simple. The central piece is that of Karsak's temple, actually, which used to be a general temple of all denominations, but not fucking anymore. Now it is being restructured and renovated to serve only the Swamp Guardians Pantheon. There's another one in the north. That one is at Karsak's Special Manor. The place in the south being at the political hall of all doings, so to speak, kind of city hall-ish. Sorry, where was I here? And then the east one is situated in a museum that is filled with all sorts of opulent shit all around, from what you can tell. And as you look around there, you can kind of already see the massive army of kind of like terracotta statues, if you will, over yonder inside the museum. And finally, the west end, where you're looking out over a harbor that faces the Ton.
So if he sent actual pieces of himself around here,
In some cases. In some
In
cases,
some
it's also his nervous system, I want to say.
I feel like that's good to hurt in one way or another.
Both are, I want to mention. And this is based on what you would know.
So we're obviously not going to be able to take down Karsak. He's too influential. He's literally got all of the swamp behind him by the sound
At
of
this
his
point,
voice.
he would be martyred.
Car-
If anything, we know what we can do. We can go fuck up Sigma.
Yeah, I know. Martyrdom is arguably worse in some cases.
Can I send a message through the vines to all the druids within the swamps, asking for help?
Yes. Would you like to? All right. Amidst everything that you've been doing, actually, I meant to mention, by the way, when Mama Lily takes you on as her avatar, I keep forgetting to mention this, apologies, is there's like a little echo where you see yourself kind of like in a 70s silhouette of yourself with all that sort of blue echo around, and then there's like all these pictures of all the previous avatars. And with each one that comes and just like collides with you, it gives you like a little flash, 70s style, total. Like we're running out of money here. And like I say, it's a silhouette of you that's absorbing all these memories and imagery and all these things that happened ever so long ago with each avatar. It's just like blinks, you know. But there's like a Joan of Arc sort of figure that that represented for Mama Liz, and she fought across the wastes and saw peace brought against ever so many dry whites and trolls that were contracting and bringing bandits through from the south. And she fought against a red, sorry, not a red dragon, but a black dragon out of Worm Hall that once upon a time was trying to lay waste to the West End, quelling that and bringing peace to it. And no one knows to this day, but the truth of that sits within Dumbastra, you hear, apparently. And there's like a hiss and shit, all dramatic and whatnot, I guess, 70s style again. We're running out of money. But yeah, all this echoes upon as you see avatar after avatar throughout the history of, for like probably the last 2,000 years, as you absorb little bits of memories from all this. And along the way, you hit, sorry, I have a whole crew here. There are the 2 ticks, it is. There's a whole fucking druid clan in my house, I swear, Chris.
Nice.
Can I find the damn thing amidst everything else? I really gotta prune this shit. That old shopping list amidst everything. That's a bad thing. Dude, man, where is it?
You let us know all of this info?
Yeah, I can copy the whole thing down if I can find the damn
No,
thing.
not you guys.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do you tell them all this? You're telling them all this or what?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Hey.
I just hear mine. I'm like, pick the. He said, I'm picking blueberry off of it.
Bear with me, guys. Sorry. One sec. I swear to God it's in here. And I want to keep it consistent. I can't remember the name of the druid circle is the thing.
I think I'm like rubbing a mask on your face a little bit while you talk.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Thank
it
God.
use some of
It
this
was very emotional.
wood moisture.
Anybody that'll let me really, I'm just kind of like.
I'm hesitant.
Is
on
this
that,
a-
but at the
is
same
this
time,
healing
it's
our
not-
friendship?
It's not demonic anymore.
I'll just be like standing there fiddling, trying to get.
And then you're rubbing it on my
and if
face,
he's
and
Danny,
it's
and
like-
he'll try to go to do it, and I'll just
LSD,
come like with a kid. Just keep doing the thing.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, 'cause I can ride him now.
You can't. Oh yeah, but not.
Just not flying.
We might be able to like
He's a
start a
horse.
business.
Well, he is the size of a horse now.
You have a horse and a dragon now.
Yeah.
LSD, like
You should probably sell your horse.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
no,
that
because
was
what if I
way
need
back.
him flying
Holy
to do
shit.
some aerial combat and then I'm on the ground and I need to keep
Rub
up with
this on your
something?
face and have a good time.
I can have him in the air and I have the horse on your
Right for your
Lose
brain.
5 years and have a great trip.
Also, my horse
you
is
get
pulling
really
around my
high
head.
for 1 minute.
So
We don't have a wagon anymore.
we don't?
No.
I thought we did.
No.
What happened to the wagon?
We got rid of it. We don't have the boat.
Yeah, we had the boat and it couldn't come with us. We were gonna buy a new
We
wing.
left the wagon. We got all the other stuff.
Oh.
I really can't find the circle.
Oh right, we had to go on the boat.
Yes, because we had to go on a whole other journey.
Yeah, I
to
remember
grab our
now.
stuff.
Finally, fuck my life. Oh my God, sorry about that, guys. Once upon the most recent avatar, hi, how are you, is Thalon Mosswhisper amidst the druids of Verdemure. That took a second, eh? Shit. Have to remember the word verdant. So, Thalon the Stalwart, Guardian of the Circle, known for strength and unwavering dedication to the swamp's protection, is still patrolling the borders of the far seas, fighting the darkness, and happens to be up in the north, doing their best as part of the Druids of Verdemure to bring peace and quell the threat upon Ariston. And you tell everybody this, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Christo says, well, isn't that fucking convenient? Who's writing this shit? With that said, though, as the camera pans against a lot of you guys, he finally says, what are we doing about Karsak? Are we going north or are we going to deal with this shit? I mean, what? You said Yolanda is making up her hair and such and taking off with Donovan, so what are they going?
Yeah.
They were doing breakfast, though.
Pardon?
You said they were doing breakfast, wasn't it?
Yes. With,
So where are they doing breakfast?
Oh, I don't know. Did I know? That didn't happen. in the
As you get an echo in your consciousness, you can throw me investigation to reach out against your network. With that said, you've reached out against your network as you're milling about outside. And what is everybody else doing during this time?
Somewhere left.
15.
It's somewhere
Terrific
left
stuff.
of Three trees, isn't it?
What is everybody else doing during this time?
I'm smoking my pipe.
You're like, I'm over this.
I
fucking
don't know. I want to go.
I left you in charge of babysitting Denny while he learns how to fly by falling off a hill and rolling around.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm having
Well,
to
because
work.
you have beast speak too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving him. I'm not mansplaining him. I'm fucking just giving him pointers.
I'm training.
I'm into it.
Oh, he
23
already
days left
practiced
to
with
go.
mom.
I want to say there's like a
He's had
Chris
enough of
Cross
that.
Cross, you know, like the Brady.
Oh yeah.
The Brady's
no,
all
keep your face
showing what
straight.
y'all are doing.
More aerodynamic.
Hey, can I paint one of your slides red?
Yeah. Fly it.
One of his what?
One of his slots.
With that said, yeah, everyone else, what are you all doing? I mean, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. I just want to catch up with everybody else.
I think I'm just trying really hard to be a ruthless.
That's fair enough.
So what are you doing?
I'm like 3 inches away from
My
my
eyelids are fluttering right now.
I mean, is there anything that you want to do? You got this mask. You've got this connection to this boy. You've been rubbing it on your face, but like for real, what do you want to? Do you want to do anything with it? Speak to it? Do anything? Reach out? Or do you want to just hit
I was
the
gonna
road?
say, do you want to do the
investigate
party, or
out
do you
there?
want to go to like one of the places with the?
I don't think I
I
want
think we should
to.
go crash breakfast.
I'm just checking.
Last
You don't
time,
have
last
to.
time
anyway.
we tried to deal with them, it didn't go well.
I think
Yeah.
we should
And I don't wanna
wait
be rude
until
while
they
you guys
separate,
are
and then we can at least get
That's
a
fair.
focus
Because
on it.
breakfast means they're all gonna be there.
Myself.
Well, we
Alright.
can wait until they finish breakfast.
I gotta
We
start.
still think. I think.
I don't do stealth. So that's
I
my
have that
issue.
special stealth spell.
Yeah, I know.
And I still
I
have
still get
gaseous form. I could
disadvantage.
turn someone into gas to go and see this, but I could probably do the same thing. So.
So with that, I mean, is there anything else that you wanted to? Oh yeah, 15.
Let me try
Um,
this. This is a new spell I have.
You have a thing going? Okay. All right.
Get ready. I'm gonna cast augury.
Okay. I gotta look at the. Do you have the description?
I
here?
don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I can look
I
at
don't
it.
know what it does.
Is that the wielder whirl one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like what we need to do in the situation. It'll help instead of us trying to figure it out. It's the DM.
It's kind of like a fortune teller.
Yeah.
So like, where should we go next? And it should
No, I
tell.
think it has to
No,
be
it's,
yes or no.
it's more like, should we do this?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or
Where'd you
maybe
get
not.
your stack of tokens here that you're using?
My what?
Your stack of tokens that you're.
I got it just
conducting
when the Bostra gave me the power. I hadn't got that ability. So
No.
Oh.
No. There's a material component here, and that is the tokens that are in use. Oh, you don't know? That's not the right answer.
No,
sir. Judges, and oh shit! Looks like he's not going to be taking that round, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, seriously though, is you got to plug your phone in, Joe.
Stack of
So as you go to cast this, you realize you haven't collected the necessary bits.
All right.
As you've just learned this, but don't have a full collection of the tokens as yet, especially not to speak to Dumbastra.
Okay.
You have picked up the odd tallow here and there, a little coin, a little square, a little token savoir-faire. Oh, that was good. But, right? But you don't have a full set of these tokens yet.
Okay.
With that said, I have delayed having to answer that question. Yes! I think I gained a level actually. Holy shit. I don't know about to. Anyway. That said though, as you look through your bag, Christo actually tosses you a small bag. As he sees you pull them out. I've collected these, oddly enough. I don't need them.
Okay.
And then he looks at the camera and says, who's writing this shit? With that said, a lot of you guys looking amongst yourselves, once again, I don't know what just happened there, but
Delicious.
okay.
Just tastes like orange.
Is it
soda.
kind
I've
of
been waiting a month, at least, to know what my contacts have to say.
Oh yeah, no, they said what they said.
Reach
Also,
for me.
sorry, what was it that you were asking your contacts for specifically? I know you've been waiting.
And any
like,
information
10 days
having
now.
to do with the Fox Mantles, the Ozarins, or
Oh, yeah,
any
yeah.
dealings like the arms dealings, the transfer of cash, stuff like that.
Where can I
That
sell
were
all
both-
these barracks
well,
weapons?
No, both back then, because I have my long
go back to
contacts,
your,
and also
buddy.
now.
No,
and,
they don't give a shit. I
No,
legitimately-
the guy that made you your armor.
And,
He probably would have
any
taken it.
dealings that has
Yeah.
He probably could have sold it to her.
I mean,
So
Doesn't
all
matter
of the
that.
magical lock boxes.
He is a
someone
blacksmith,
secured for
right?
The entire
Maybe he
state.
wants to-
Conveniently, I wanted.
Oh yeah, you did ask about that
so-
specifically. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that said,
All those things.
as you get a stack of parchments handed to you out on the streets of, situated at a bar stop, if you will, it was kind of just a street side. What's the word I'm looking for? Street side sort of eatery, like a food stand. Can't remember the term for it. But in any event, as you find yourself there looking for information further,
Really a strong
Exchange
guy.
some
Contact
coins and
approaching.
sleight of hand
and
stack of
then you
papers.
stack up, a little bit of sleight of hand. You can roll that action for me.
Cool.
is that a blue slug?
I don't know. That one is.
So you want to go to? Ida, do you want to go to the breakfast or after the breakfast? I'm going with you, so we need to plan this out.
Oh, okay.
19.
Is anyone else coming with us?
I don't know. Maybe Solero?
Does it work?
Blair, does Blair want to come with
We're
us
doing
to
this sort of
breakfast?
shit.
We're gonna go spy on my breakfast.
Oh, what are we
On
doing?
wet wipes.
Okay.
Spying on
And
breakfast.
She's somewhere else right now.
Crash on it.
You don't know what's going on.
Oh, so we're gonna run into each other, unbeknownst to each other. Awesome.
Before we head off there, is Hector still in the vicinity?
I mean, he's at the trade show, yeah.
There you go, trade show.
Trade show.
He wants to sell his
With
stuff.
Hector.
Yeah. I'd like to sell
Very
the
nice.
stuff I have.
That's right.
You want to sell your what now?
The rest of the I gave some of the party some weapons that I got from the barracks. 3 nets, 3 whips, and I got 20 orc.
You're selling the purple dragon's weaponry?
What have they done for me
For all the
recently?
judging you did.
How the mighty have fallen.
I literally changed my gods because they haven't done shit.
Like watching you like
Oh
this.
yeah, stay with the party long and
I'm not judging.
you'll loosen up your
Your
life.
gods are there for that.
I think it's
You
fine.
get all the purple dragon.
I'm fine with this.
They haven't done,
Emblems
they haven't
taken
done
off
shit
your
for
shit.
me.
Gives
They're
me
meant to
money.
protect where I'm from, and it's gone all to hell. Why am I even with them?
I'm encouraging this to happen.
I'm sure. I mean, Christo doesn't give a shit either. I mean,
No,
let's
I'm
be
like,
honest.
we need to sell the stuff for money so we can get potions and other things for our
I fought on the
future.
fault lines, and it did nothing because now the swamp is going into shit.
When you bring this up, you just kind of like dump everything out on the table, like let's go
I'm like,
sell
how
that
much
shit.
can I get from it?
And Christo, at this point, I'm gonna just mention, he just gets up, he looks you in the eye, and he just pats you on the shoulder, and he says, "Welcome to the fold, my son. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. I do have a fence that can get us a good dollar for
It's
this. Yeah.
fine.
This guy.
He'll be
This is not the. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. No, oh, there. Okay, we see what we can do.
So who wants to come crash Carsax and Croman and Yolanda and
Fuck yeah,
Dominic's
I'm coming.
breakfast?
I'm coming.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
They-
we're gonna
they-
run into each
they
other.
shit at me last
I'm
time.
not.
I think we're just gonna stealth
I-
and listen to them
I'm
for a
saying
bit
that-
and try to take them out one at a time. Maybe learn where they live
I'm
and then
saying
take
it's
Yolanda out in her sleep.
It's about a dozen weapons.
I'll take it.
I mean, I'm into it. We only have 4 sessions left. Not counting this
How
one.
much gold can I get for this stuff?
Counting this one, yeah. So long and short, Christo calls for a wagon. You guys load it up, and he says, "Does anybody have any errands? We can go and take care of whatever."
You gotta sell these weapons.
I'm going
Oh, we didn't have a
Lido's.
wagon.
He calls for one. Yeah.
Oh.
We don't have one.
He calls to the
The pallets are in the top right there.
So you're gonna come with us
Top
even
right?
though what we're
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
is
okay,
listening
yeah.
in on
So
someone
there's
else's
an actual
breakfast.
pallet,
Oh,
and there's
so
also the
you're
coffee
going
lids.
with breakfast.
Watch that fluid.
Yeah.
Are you saying that to me?
Plus some
With
fire.
Lara? Or
And it'll be like a really bad
I think
fire.
we're going to breakfast.
Not the fun ones.
I think
It's not
that's
a
what
fun
Blair's
fire.
gonna.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah.
fully. I fully think we're going to have breakfast. I'm so
So what
hungry.
exactly is all supposed to be in my stack of parchments? Like what kind of?
So yeah, long and short, you get a full set of reports about various doings and goings on, historically speaking. Nothing that you, a lot of stuff that you already know, and a couple, well, actually, a great number of things that are interesting to note. So first and foremost, I mean, the Fox Mantles, they happen to have an expansive network, and the head of the report says that this particular report may be a bit redacted for those agents that died in the line of duty trying to address questions regarding the Fox Mantles specifically, and mentions 3 names in honor of for this report specifically. And then it goes on to say that the report was continued for the sake of answers that needed to be answered, for questions that needed to be answered. So with that said, you learn that this report was slightly sponsored on the way in by one Black Rose of the whole network. You've never heard of this guy, you have no idea, but his sigil's
Close
right
off.
there, and you see this little thing in the corner. With that said, the thing has a few. Yeah, it's tuxedo fucking mask over here. It's got a couple ledgers, a couple reports, a couple dossiers. The dossiers list off various historical figures. It talks about. One moment. Talks about it talks about a Lucian Cropus, the recent head of the Cropus household. It talks about his relation to the Fox Mantles, And to that music is getting intense. Let's go somewhere else with that. Let's get that actually pinned. Oh, we
I'll
do have
watch
it
you
pinned.
on the screen.
See those Twitter arms over there?
Yeah.
It talks about the tragic assassinations of the Oscar family at the hands of the Fox Mantle family. Talks about various money transfers that occurred ages ago. It talks about how the Osmonds were paid for their magical services in protecting against indulgences, as they're referenced in the report, indulgences of research and developments with one Rutherford Farfetcher of some repute, it says. As the report continues on, it talks about the Fox Mantles having offed the Osrins. It talks about it lists off a couple of assassinations groups that were apparently considered and where the reports came from, as like a list of contacts that were reached out to.
Is there also anything?
We shouldn't really split up.
Well, no, exactly.
We're gonna get messed up.
Everything is more or less hearsay, save for the ledgers, which kind of proves certain facets, and there's like a whole
We
bunch
need
of
to
kind of
figure out
close
how to
notes
deal with these
that go
guys.
on the ledger.
Yeah, because I'll be looking for like weapons dealings and
Location.
like personal.
Which one do you think we have better luck at? I don't think we should, like, it's gonna be in a popular building.
Yeah.
Around the same
Guarded.
time the odds are in
So like,
Yeah.
should we go directly to there, or should we try like
You guys,
knock out the
as you're
small
reading over all
things?
this, you watch as a cartload of Christo, a bunch of armor and shit, Petrichor, and who's with Christo and Petrichor going to sell armor and shit?
Oh yeah, you should go sell them.
You're selling armor still.
I'm selling the stuff
He's
I got
going
from the
with-
barracks.
I know he's going with Christo.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah, I gave what weapons and armor I could.
You're not going with him?
Hmm?
You're not going with
No,
him?
I'm selling the armor.
No, you are going with him or aren't going with him?
I am going with
Okay,
it.
you guys load the shit onto a wagon and
Yes.
you guys head off. Like I said, you're watching as Christo, Petrichor, and a wagon head off across an alley up ahead. Good music.
Can we meet
Um,
Petrichor somewhere afterwards?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
like we're gonna go there. How about you meet us
With that said,
wherever
though,
we're going?
Yeah, and then
Just
card
go
day
whisper
with
to a
all of the
flower.
magical lockboxes suddenly
You mean near the tree.
oh yeah, you get a report on that. So
that.
yeah, that's gonna be a stack of notices that you see fashioned, and they all came from the same official in Threetrees, as a matter of fact. Shit, sorry. Whoop, not the one I wanted. Come back here. It all came from the same official in Threetrees.
Should we just go fuck up a statue while we're waiting?
Let's
There, like,
simple
smash this?
single name.
I'm not going with that.
We'll give him a last
We
name.
should
going to sell stuff.
If it was getting ambushed and killed, it's you guys.
Should I give him a name?
Maybe he goes to Blaze of Glory.
Yeah, anyway. So there's a Ledzergo on the Council of Threetrees that apparently had a lot to do with this. There was a bunch of money transfers to him from the Fox Mantles that they've got on the ledger, and
wanna split up,
the
especially
notices
in
to
this
remove all the lockboxes throughout the Farsees
Because
are all
they
signed with
have
his
eyes and
sigil.
ears everywhere.
So you must see whatever you can.
Yeah, that's why I wanna. I think we should eventually take out those spots, so then say we can't.
And there's that.
communicate with them.
There was another thing you were asking about.
We gotta weaken the pretty much.
Oh, yeah,
weaken
the
the building.
mole.
Of the,
We can
yeah.
essentially
There's a
take
little
out the
bit of
security
evidence.
cameras, but he's still in
Oh
there.
yeah.
He's in the city. He is.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
They did not find the
You
mole.
can fight a network.
If there is a mole, it's just one of many.
But we can take out
The report
his-
actually goes on to state that if you wish a list of moles, please subscribe to our pro plan where you can get moles for free or at least for 10% off where the moles exceed 200.
We're trying to figure it out.
With that,
Oh, and then like any current goings on with the current political climate. So,
Yeah, so
it would have been like the breakfast.
you
don't
get
we?
you get a schedule of, which is to say that there's a breakfast happening,
I think we should,
and then
like,
there's
go
a
there and
meeting
maybe,
between
leave from there.
Arashak of the
Just in case. No, you
Skel
don't want us to go.
and Karsak. Nearby.
Well, I just don't want you to get ambushed.
I could
You're like the
simply-
last baby dragon. They don't like you. So, like they.
could
could be
send
a
like
movie.
6 of the sovereigns, and then
I can
could
handle
animate
myself.
6 more.
If I get
Okay.
ambushed.
And then I will tuck all of my parchments and everything away in a very
go to the
safe,
museum?
You guys can
place
meet once we're
where no
here.
one else
No,
will
I
get it
know.
unless the-
You think those terracotta statues could be very dangerous in the future?
What if we go to the museum first?
Maybe we could do that.
There's enough people around, hopefully. We're not gonna like, hopefully
Okay,
get
sounds
fucked
good.
up.
Throw me stealth.
We don't
So I'm
have to do
assuming that-
anything crazy
that
there.
Sigma will just like turn all those statues
Yeah.
into like
Yeah, egg,
Like he
double
did,
egg.
like he did with the other things.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Blair can smash them all. Then that'd be cool.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
But I think we should go maybe to a public place first, figure it out.
Let's get it out. I was gonna
Yeah, let's do the museum
that
then.
big, so I'm
So then we can figure out what exactly is happening while we're
That was
waiting
a stealth
for-
roll.
Yeah, I have plus
Touch
6 to
record.
stealth.
What'd you get?
Into
Oh,
the
well, I
museum.
rolled 12, but I have plus
I can
6.
see that.
Everyone else?
Knowledge.
It's for art.
Yeah.
You guys get 200 gold,
Yeah, kind of like
rounded
I
up,
like the little black.
as it were.
Yeah.
As yeah, you guys get 200 gold. As Crystal concludes negotiations with the fence here in Threetrees, they go back and forth for a little bit, and it concludes as such. But with that said, you guys are out and about. You're doing what you're doing, out and about once again. A lot of you guys are situated. Still at the end, you guys are discussing, or sorry, not at the end, but the bathhouse. You guys are discussing everything you guys are doing. And Crystal is still asking, well, what is our goal currently?
We want to go to the museum.
It's like a school trip?
Adventure tourism.
Unless the DM thinks we should go to see, what was his name? Fallon? Fallon? The druid guy?
I just work here, madam.
I don't know said his name, I just wrote it down.
Okay, so let's decide. What are our options here? We can go
We can
and
go to breakfast?
we can go and eavesdrop on breakfast, or go crash the breakfast.
Yeah.
We can go and eliminate the statues of Sigma.
Yeah.
What else is there?
I want to do this.
I'm
I want to stay as
eavesdropping
far
on
away
the
from
The
breakfast.
museum
You are
has-
unbeknownst to
If
them.
we head up
The
north, we can
museum
talk
has
to
something
the,
from
the
Sigma
moss
as well. We
druid
don't know
guy.
what's there.
You don't even know where the breakfast is.
Do we have
We can
any?
go to Wormhole.
Yeah, I rolled
Uh-huh.
15 and you were supposed to tell me.
You know where it is.
Oh, okay.
She's just like, I totally established that. Bye bye, everybody. You never established that. There's never any roll towards that.
Like, can we like?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
So we don't get.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
I
an
have
idiot.
something I could do.
Pardon me, as we were.
I
You're
can-
off
I
to
can probably
eavesdrop the
grow
breakfast.
plants into
Yeah.
the-
I have no.
I'm
I
sorry.
have, I have
I'm just
arcane
like looking up
Okay.
notes.
Okay.
And
So
you're
it's
not
kinda
in.
like a,
I'm so happy I actually remembered.
an eye that can be like a 1 inch space that
We're
kind
in
of
both.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, creepy.
kind of like a drone, I guess.
Like
or
a
something.
single eyeball?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
you
use
know,
that. That
yeah.
sounds fun.
15.
Do that.
50?
in the museum.
You rolled 15,
What's the
yeah?
rate?
Oh, no, I rolled.
Want me to go alone to breakfast?
What's the rate?
18%.
Yeah, because I
Oh.
rolled 12
I'm
and
like,
I
I'm
have
gonna
plus
die.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We'll be like that new
Hey
character.
guys, yeah, new
for
character.
investigation.
I'm breakfast.
This is my new character. Called Ben's
New
Nose.
strat. Ben puts on just the bikini armor and goes, "I'm breakfast."
I'm definitely.
Oh God.
Hello, boys.
I'm wearing
I'm
that.
happy you're getting more use out of it than I am.
Hey, you work for
Hey, you work for
Yeah,
a
we
long
didn't,
time.
didn't even sneak though, so I didn't use the sneak ability with it.
What sneak ability does it have?
You
You
can
snuck-
always
It's
put in that
heavy
bomb.
armor, but it doesn't get a disadvantage.
So it's
Stuck into
Thalon
flesh
Moss
armor.
Whisper.
Alright.
Phalon Moss Whisper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Thalon. I don't know.
Phalon.
But yeah, you can head up towards 18. You get yourself towards the property. It seems sorry. The property is actually I'm gonna say a private shindig restaurant of places. It's situated somewhat centrally, where the ton dips into the city and comes back out. And as you're approaching a pond, you watch as your silhouette comes against the camera and then like slowly shrinks away towards the meeting in the distance.
Okay, I have an idea. So, this thing does not have a range.
You find yourself slipping into the shadows.
It starts at 30 feet away
between
from me, but it can
cargo
go as
docks
far
here
as
and
I
there
want
where
away.
the ton meets up
And
at
it's
the shore.
invisible?
And
Yeah.
ton makes the shore, I
I
should
can literally
say.
just sit in the bathtub
And a
and
moment
be
later,
like,
our
So-
close to distance walking.
So should you just
Um,
do that
sort
and
of-
we'll go to the museum?
yeah, I got
Country
it.
club
Yeah.
sort of thing, like a swampy
He's
country
not
club.
gonna like it.
And you can roll me stealth. Actually, you can roll me insight to figure out a way to get in, like a route amidst all the patrolling cars that you see around.
What's happening?
Ooh. You're 13. Does anyone want to inspire me?
I'm sorry.
Well, what's happening?
Oh, fuck. Never mind. That was worse.
She did not take the inspire.
So 13.
Well, we're trying to
With
plan
that
what
said,
we're doing.
you can throw me stealth.
If she gets in trouble, she can ride off on them. She can ride off.
Okay.
In on a conversation.
Oh, that's worse.
Which one?
Fuck.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
That's gonna be a 9.
Speaker's very loud. I can't hear her. So,
It shows you closing in a pond, slipping in and out of the shadows, coming in towards your destination. And before you know it, you're sitting on the patio of this country club, looking around, seeing if anybody notices you. And as the camera pulls back, it shows this. What's your charisma?
-1.
It shows this comely elven woman amidst all these swamp denizens, well dressed as she is in adventurer's garb and gear. And it shows you amidst them all, looking about and wondering if you stick out like the sore thumb you feel you are. They're doing their best to feel politely to ignore you in the moment. But otherwise, as you look around, you wonder to yourself what Denny's doing, perhaps. Or whether or not you could possibly get a drink if you could get somebody's attention in here. But it doesn't seem like any of the serving staff are even looking in your direction, let alone coming towards you.
Yeah, no, my charisma's like an 8.
Also, you are an elf, not one of the lizards, fish, or bully frog folk that are adorning the many seatings here, as you're overseeing the ton down below. Food served all around. You can see the Grand Shaman himself, the massive bulbous form of Karsak, situated yon. Excuse me. As he is there, and give me a second, where is for his announcer. Hello. He's got a bunch of plates stacked high on the table. His massive bulbous form. Where are you during all this, by the way?
I was grabbing a beer and everything what they're doing. Where did you go?
we haven't moved.
Can I roll for
You guys are all
deception?
still in the inn. She's
I'm
fucked
gonna
off to
skip-
investigate the thing, and he's doing the thing with
We were
Christo.
all gonna.
I'm gonna stick with the line. I'm gonna climb the barrel on the back.
What?
Can I roll for deception and just one and be like, yeah.
It's the safest place for me.
Yes, you may. That'll do.
I'm
Okay,
really
so
scared.
the eye can just do visual things. I can't
You
hear.
throw your hood up.
Is there any? Can we still do that if I can't hear the conversation? Or
You throw your hood up and tell yourself, nobody can see me.
I don't think.
I am but a fly on the wall.
Everybody's good. Everyone's good.
what's happening?
She's listening.
Indeed.
Oh,
Right as there's a lull in the restaurant, and
I am not here. You cannot see me. Alright, so with that
I'll just do like
said.
the Brody Strider with my foot up in the middle of the restaurant. you
Yeah,
know?
not with a
Don't
5,
be
honey. It's not that cool. Sorry.
Don't.
There's no strider happening with a
Don't
5.
be
Sorry.
suspicious.
in
Don't
the
be-
middle
I
of
want
like
that.
bright restaurant, everyone's just looking
That
at
one.
What?
in the middle of this bright restaurant,
I know.
everyone's just looking at
And this one's mine. The rest is yours.
You're good for battle, not for anything else. Oh. And that was a 17.
I think we should still use the eyeball because right now we wouldn't know that she's there. Did you?
I honestly
No, I
don't
fucked
know
up
what's
and did my own
happening.
thing.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And we were planning on using the eyeball anyways. Even if there's no audio, can you get it to move along the way? Like, once they leave
I
breakfast, they
can, yeah,
can
it's
follow
it
them?
can follow as far as I want.
Okay.
Arcane eye, you know. I have to start at 30 feet, but I can go as far as I want.
What's this duration?
It just can't do concentration up to an hour. So if I'm just sitting in a bathhouse for an hour, it can't go through walls. So I just have to kind of like
Maneuver for windows
maneuver. It can
and
go in a
stuff.
1-inch space.
You have an echo upon you. You hear something. You remember something. Was it your dream? I think it was. You think to yourself. As you stare ahead at your wives, stare out the window, and think inwards towards your dreams, and remember the dream that was. Warnings, echoes of threats on the horizon. And you remember something specific. A feeling. A strange but very, very obvious feeling. The sensation that something was connected to you. Connected? No. A sensing you. Like every so often, it would just reach out
But then it
and
says,
touch you, see
of an
that you're
action
there,
can I up to.
and you would hear an
There's no
echo.
limit how far away
A
from
familiar
you that
echo.
I can move, but you
And as it
can't enter a plane though.
resonates within Flick
That's what it says in here.
in the
So
moment. As you
I
stare
can move
ahead,
it up to 30 feet, but I can't
you
go
hear
limit.
the
Every
unmistakable
action I can just keep
voice of the great shaman echoing out
Yeah.
as you
so
see the
that-
pantheon
maybe I should.
standing stoically ahead of you.
We can just pretend.
As
I don't
you
know.
watch them speaking amongst themselves, calmly, stoically, professionally. You can see Croman amidst them, Karsak's massive form, jostling and speaking to him, bandying about as they talk about whatever they might be talking about. What's your passive perception?
Me?
You use?
Hey, Dooley, could you turn down the music a bit there? It's hard to concentrate. It's a bit loud.
Am I
14.
having a vision or a memory?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
No,
what I
it's a
thought.
dream. That was your dream state, though.
Okay.
Memory.
14.
Memory of a vision and dream.
You're managing to pick up the odd phonetics, and they seem to be talking about plans. What they're going to be talking to the Suskel about, you pick up easily enough. There's a lot of talk about the dinner this evening and how important it is. And you hear Karsak speak of spies, that might be amidst them, to watch out for listeners and interlopers, as suddenly a shadow falls across your table. And you watch as another one does, as a pair of massive lizard folk impose upon your immediate vicinity, and you feel a single clawed hand drop down on your shoulder. With a 9+ bonus for a 16 against your AC,
17.
you manage to wriggle free from it and look up to see a massive, slavering, broad-faced lizard man. One of the Suskel, clearly from the sash that rests upon his shoulders and seems to billow against his chest in the breeze.
I was gonna say you can use that thing you always use all the time at the wrong time. The wings. It's an AC
Oh, my
booster.
protective wings?
Yeah.
That's if they're attacking.
No, she already made the save though. Or, he
Oh,
already
I
missed.
used an AC to hit.
Yeah, he already missed.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Just falling short by 1. You manage to wriggle free of his grasp as he tries to place his clawed hand, the massive thing it is, upon you. With that said, you follow up with?
Oh, I was gonna see if I could maybe roll for deception and just pretend to be lost.
I mean, at the table, I don't think that's. I mean, your character's just gonna insight that that's not gonna fly here. They already know of you, so to speak. Like the next, the follow up.
Well, I don't want to attack them.
No.
That's fine.
Because
I mean-
they could make a mistake and think that I'm eavesdropping on them, and that they're just.
I'm just gonna tell you, as you've now got 3 of these massive guys around you, closing the distance on you as you're trying to eaves on them. You know that the situation is dire, and that you've got to escape as fast as possible.
What did you roll with that?
Oh dear. Okay. Hold on.
As he is saying this, you can see Karsak's face, his massive yellow eyes, focused directly on you with a smile. As Croman simply gives a smile and drinks his morning steaming tea. As he looks over towards you afterwards, he focuses. Well, I do think that that's one of the mothers that I had to deal with on this ship.
Oh no! Quick question. You're
Okay,
wood
you
elf,
didn't
right?
tell anyone where you're going.
No.
where you're
Are
going.
you wood elf?
No, I didn't. That's fine.
Kate, are you wood elf?
What?
Are you wood elf?
Yeah.
First
So you
character
can hide
death.
when you're left in the spirit, which means a dim area.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying
This
to
is not a
find
dim
it.
area.
I bet there might be one nearby.
Actually, hold on a
It's
second.
the
let me think
morning.
of this.
Could be.
You know what?
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for survival.
Also, she's a ranger girl.
Sure.
To try to get out, because if I'm even lightly obscured, I can use Mask of the Wild and disappear.
You can
Are
hide.
you being choked right now or something?
No, she wriggled away from the guy, the lizard person putting a hand down upon her. And I'm into it. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, with initiative? That's +3. So, my initiative would be like 1, 2, 3, so like 7.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead of that guy. Actually, no, he's got a 7+ bonus, so you're gonna
Actually,
go
do you know,
after
like,
2
so,
dudes.
I don't know if chef.
The first 2 attempt to grab you as well. They're both gonna fail miserably with a 3 and a 4+ bonus respectively, failing to hit your AC. It is now your turn.
I could be doing that while I'm waiting.
That's chefing.
Yeah, sure.
So I got a 13 for survival.
As you pull away from them, rushing off, I didn't not disengaging, I'm assuming, because you have to do that. They're going to take attacks of opportunity, all 3 of them.
Shit.
With a 19 and a nat 20, and a 2, the one falls over the table as the one
I
steps
used my
on.
wings, so the 19 misses.
The nat 20 will still hit. As the 2 and the 19 will miss, your wings slapping the other one away. So the one steps on the one and jumps over the wings as the wings slap into the one guy and he flies off and lands
they're
against a bunch
ethereal,
of
right?
other.
So they just...
Yeah, no, it totally wafts him off like a bad fart. And with that said, the nat 20 grabs a hold of you. With that, as it shows in slow motion, with a bit of a record scratch, the camera pans in against your face. And there's a male's voice, he's about early 20s, who says, "You might be asking yourself how I got here." And with that, the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
They all
There we
they all
go.
get
Is that
Yeah,
worth
that's
it?
me.
Like,
We all
would
get
that
into
would a
the
potion
little
be better in a
hits.
sense? Or
It's
like,
your seat in the
It's
bar.
roleplay.
That's
Yeah.
me. I
Yeah,
got myself
chef
in a
is
situation.
mainly roleplay. I find
Okay.
it doesn't have much mechanical.
As soon as I find the damn thing,
It's
seriously,
like
it's in here. We can do this.
roleplay, you
Right?
want to cook for the party, basically.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I was gonna
Come
go
on,
for the
come on,
party,
computer.
but here
You can
you
do it
gave us
for me, can't you,
17 hit points
You
today.
gotta
Change your feet.
Yeah, no.
You gotta specify it.
Oh my God.
when you rest.
Yeah.
No,
Well, we,
come
when we
back.
were resting.
Oh, wait, you can give snacks though.
Yeah, snacks don't. There's only just 3.
And then
3
that
at 10 HP.
overrides the ones we have.
Yeah, and it overrides the 17.
It's
Oh
a,
shit, we haven't been going the whole fucking time.
It's a heavy crossbow
Whoopsie,
bolt.
sorry folks. Much doing. The whole game's settled. We figured everything out. Thanks.
We haven't
Anyhow,
gone.
everyone's been
Thanks for coming
spawning. Point.
Yeah, it's a crossbow bolt where if you hit the person, they gotta make a dex save, or it's a DC 10, so it's pretty low. And if they fail, they get knocked prone. Is that okay with you?
So this is a what that you're picking up,
It's a,
sir?
it's a crossbow bolt. They're called walloping crossbow
yeah.
bolts.
And where are you getting these?
I found it in D&D Beyond, but it might be homebrew when I was creating my character. So if
I've
you
seen
don't
it
want
before.
it,
I don't think there are.
yeah.
I mean,
If
the
you
point
don't-
is, where'd you get it in the game?
I found it on D&D Beyond.
No.
No, in the
game.
world, like
When I went into the barracks and picked up a bunch, you never
Oh,
you never
no.
specified what you said. Anything on the exotic and
Oh,
yeah,
is this actually an exotic or is this a magical thing?
it's an exotic. I'll show you.
Non-magical or magical?
Non-magical.
Oh, really?
This is a non-magical.
Yeah,
What
this
color's
is
the
non-man. It's white text.
Oh,
well,
It's
interesting.
Here, I'll show you. Crossbow.
I'm sorry, repeat this whole thing for us all. What? Let me see this.
Can I
stuff.
see it too after?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I always
Yeah.
thought
Okay.
It's a low.
Packs the wall up. Thing has okay. It's weighted. It's a weighted bolt.
It's a weighted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. DC strength 10 to not get knocked prone.
Yeah, but if you do
Okay.
get knocked, it depends on the dice. If you get knocked prone, then it's like that's advantage if you go up and attack them. Plus, they gotta use their whole movement to get back up. Or half of their movement. Anyway.
Double
Excuse me.
bless you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's another.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy. Woo!
D4 plus.
Oh, all right. As we were. Boy, drugs, eh? Whoa. Door there. Door thing. Tables. I'm supposed to be putting down tables. Imagine there's tables. But yeah, I mean, Mira's at a restaurant here. That's what I was looking for. There and here, as you guys are making your way in, making my way downtown, seeing the lights, all of the sights, and anyhow.
Dude, why were you at my work the other day?
Yeah,
Were
also
you
I have-
there for the watch
from
this
the-
week, or were you there for the sign company?
No, my friend Treya works
Yeah.
next door. Yeah,
And also,
Which
just,
guy?
Treya, Eritrea, girl, the girl that was going in, the blonde there. Yeah, family friend of ours. Yeah. What was it there for? Dropping that thing off. Can't remember what it was.
Sandwich?
can I use,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
can I use
Is
this
she the older one?
just for a marker?
No.
Or anything? I just need
I
a marker
guess.
for a guardian of faith.
Oh, if you need a guardian of faith, just say so.
alright, and just so you know,
That's funny.
I was looking for a shirt. I was looking for some sort of snake.
Oh,
She is so
yeah. Actually, here.
Just-
you want
Something that just like sits there that lasts
beast.
that long.
You want
Like,
the beast. Usually small beast. Small beast.
Got it.
I know it's rats and shit. And we have layers,
What day is it today?
lights.
It was really funny. Everyone was standing and all.
Very nice. Where'd you go?
Fire stick.
Okay.
Yeah, down on Sutherland. He was taking walk-ins. And I'm like,
No.
I guess I'm
I'm
getting
gonna
a
get
tattoo.
Awesome.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's what
I was originally gonna do like
I don't have money for another one yet,
What
but
would you, if you had money, what would you get?
well, I need to have my mushroom lady finished. She's not done yet.
Mushroom lady?
Yes.
Is it like reference to this?
I actually got it before I even
Whoa.
I do,
started
yeah.
this,
It's
but
actually
she's
a little
like,
piece. It's
she
just
is
looking for
why I
the
chose
fighters.
Spore Druid.
Wow.
I just really
no.
wanted the sexy mushroom lady on my legs.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun.
I like
How come you chose
that.
this portrait? Are you mushroom?
Yeah.
oh yeah, shit, it's
I
her.
like
Oh, I love
It's
mushrooms.
it's literally her favorite
Is there
thing.
snakes in there?
Magic or regular? They're both.
Or both. Yes.
Yeah.
That's dope.
with a boar.
That-
Portraits are like, I mean, actually, I like
drakes and shit. With snakes.
Plants and things.
You know what I'd pay for a cool portrait? You know that motherfucker that takes over ants' brains? and
Yes.
makes them
The
brains?
last-
Ants,
So,
yes.
yeah, so there's an ant race in UD, so I'm gonna run the ant race. And it's just
Exactly what I was looking for.
Oh, that's a really good
so,
idea.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
character.
Threetrees for
That's right, yeah, but the idea is the character is actually the spore.
Yeah.
So when you speak, it's actually the spore speaking through the.
Oh,
No,
I
that's
love
that's
cool.
Yeah.
that's actually a really
Yeah.
good
I
idea.
like that a
Love
lot.
that.
Yeah.
As we were, sorry. So you guys are enclosing upon the space. Here you are. Hi, how are you? Nice city center, as it were. Oh yeah. Fog.
You could always roll up another spore druid because when he dies, it just goes to whatever.
Yeah. I like different race, and then,
Yeah.
that's actually really good. There's so many characters I want.
Rum nutty?
I really want to run that.
There's no ice in here, probably.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do work.
It's very low.
I thought, well, there is the dampier race.
Yeah.
I brought your
But
show
I
back.
had no idea of playing. You interview the vampire. Remember it was a little bit about it.
This is gonna be my guardian of faith.
Character. 30-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
Swap it
One
down.
person with build. Warlock or sorcerer.
You want the something?
That's a really good
And it's
mini.
like, the enemy or whatever, you like survival armor, right? Where they get close and fight with it.
Yeah.
But what I
That'd be good.
saw is
Just
people
one.
build that you save all your bites for when.
Anybody have cold spells?
I have cold
Right?
spells.
I throw ice cubes at
And
them.
conscious of dead enemies.
Everyone takes a lot. No.
That's ice knife.
Oh, man,
It
no.
shatters.
Oh, yeah.
Once I hit
Someone's
level
like,
11,
yeah, save-
apparently,
yeah,
I can
save all
use
your
a
bites
cone,
with
like
contours, or say you're
breath
hurt on
cone
health,
of
someone
something,
throws a-
like
Well,
any element I
run
want. It
over
doesn't
feet
have
on
to
it.
be my dragon though.
Yeah.
So I can totally breathe like cone of cold. I'm throwing ice cube at you.
So if you use ice
Yeah,
knife
you may.
today, throw an ice cube at the mat.
Nice.
Shatters.
Whoa! Hi, how are you? Sorry, I don't know why I held on to that.
We could have like
It's tough-
stealthed
it's
into
tough
the
to use.
windowsill and detected them.
It's tough to use though because they can know you're
God
doing it.
damn.
Sorry about that. That was my fault.
And then I can just
I don't know what the fuck was doing.
If you can get away, yeah.
It's sort of like,
And it's like is it a wisdom save?
he's a trap,
Yeah,
basically.
wisdom.
So
You alright? You survived?
Yeah, I just have like a little.
those are some dangerous spells because like
Some bonus
I know
points in the fridge.
if they know and you'll hear
Yeah.
we're seeing a big
I'm
guy.
ready. Do you think I need anything?
Yes, you're gonna die. I mean, obviously that's fatal. That's fatal,
So
man.
In the
there's-
swamp,
Oh my
maybe.
god, that's
It also
That's
teaches
all I'm
60
trying-
hit points.
Lets you know where.
That's all 600 pounds.
They have more hit
Lets
points.
everyone know where the prey is.
They have more points than I do, I think.
Yeah.
So we're
And
going
those
to
that
up
keep
front
changing.
lines.
Yeah, go ahead. That sounds
Yeah, that's
perfect.
like- And we're using tail spider, so I'll have like
I'm on
blue tail spider on your token.
We're like
Foot
busy
on
with
the other
D&D
token.
now.
You just morph between it. Yeah.
As a musty, muggy, humid day continues to coalesce all around, heavy fog resting down amidst the whole of the city,
I thought he was holding us.
as everybody is milling about, enjoying the day as any other.
I was like, oh, he's a rat. He's
There are
a rat.
humans,
No.
there are
Weird sexy way.
orcs, bullywugs, lizard folk.
The sexy
Pretty much
rat.
he's like, okay, keeping it from dragging. Maybe it's really sensitive.
Oh,
Big sexy rat.
sexy.
Work in the
rat.
corner of the
Big
city.
sexy rat. Hey, Dooley, I took like 5 lessons from just the general list from the barracks. I said that I didn't sell. That's okay.
Yeah, you got $200 for it. That's what it is. Oh, you're keeping these ones?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
Yes. It's a warhammer, a war pick.
Is yours the same size, or did you find a
Same.
small
It's like
The heavy crossbow with the
somehow same, like,
walloping
yeah.
it's
bolts,
thinner.
and I
I
believe
web
that's it.
catcher.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Sorry. And that was what? Last bit.
Just a few melee weapons.
Just to be melee. Okay.
Just a few.
Yeah. Warhammer, war pick.
And these are ones you're keeping, not selling.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
That-
Sounds good.
Just so you let me know, just so like it's not like we're.
Sounds fine. I mean, so far so good. No, put it down. Damn it, the fire is just like sending all the smoke off. It's funny.
Oh,
Alright, as we were.
I ended up taking
Can everybody see what's going on? What do you mean now?
Light?
wall of flyer and
Wall of fire?
wall
That's
of
fun.
fire.
That's fun.
I can also make it like a cone instead, so it can be like a fire medium.
Don't light
Burn
your
your
own.
shit.
Yeah, I started.
Burns your
Light,
entire
light,
group.
I must have them.
You gotta be bossy. Where the fuck do you
I
go?
don't
Oh
wanna
yeah,
find
Crystal.
this.
That's cool.
I didn't
Why?
sign up for it.
It's
Well, none of us did.
None of us did what?
We wanted to
Sign
go
up
to the
for this.
museum.
you guys are getting there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
right there. It's a museum.
I
It's
did
fine.
not-
I use my 200 feet here to run
Yes.
and close the door.
I'm not dealing with the DM's bullshit today. Haha. Okay, you're out of the whole session, I guess. Everyone else, my bullshit upon you.
I put on a waiter's outfit and walk around the corridor.
Like Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was the horse. I was putting on the. Sorry, I'm just setting everything up here. It's like, oh, I hate it. This is why we started an hour early. So that we do all this. And I think it's terrific because it's working out perfectly. No, we don't want that guy or that guy. Where the fuck is Garsak and all this bullshit? Where my dude?
I do.
Yeah, so there's guards and then there's
Good
just
boss
standard
is doing
folk.
some yoga up here.
Yeah, he's just checking things out. He's like, make it hot, you know. Right? Work with me, girls. Come on, everybody. Up and down and up and down. And there you go. And keep it working. Keep it working. Like this, and then like that, and like that. And like around you. A shitty deal for you.
She's running out to all of this. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It's an open air restaurant. Like I said.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I just want to try and find.
3 giant lizards surrounding you.
Oh my goodness. You think I could find the. Where are they? Piss me off.
Do you want a hand finding stuff?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm trying to find. No, dude.
What
It's
are you
fine.
looking for?
Croman, for one thing.
On that side?
Maybe it's just not in there.
Do you have a box of remaining NPCs you use?
Nah, they're usually just in the pit.
He just throws them in the pile.
Yeah, like let's be honest. That's where they belong.
Doing the plot. Get a bonus
Am I
inspiration.
in the webcam though?
Show Robbie the tail.
Probably.
That you showed me.
With the tail? Oh yeah.
The tail.
Do what the rat thing was doing though. That's canon.
Yep.
He's doing it on that wall.
She looks at Flex. What a good time! She's like, I heard. She's like, I heard you like birthdays.
That's how some of this stuff there.
I like this.
We made a sexy rat sex worker now in the city. Yeah.
Not a sexy rat, sex worker rat.
Yeah, sex worker rat.
God damn it, we respect sex workers in this house. Thank you.
It's like, I want to make my new character, and you're like,
Yes, but we also respect people who aren't.
Rats.
I'm just saying. That's all it is.
If he does die.
Crewman.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Coming back as a sex
Batman.
worker rat.
Yeah, dude.
12 levels later, when your character dies, you just sobbing. He was the most beautiful of God's creation.
Probably one of the best characters too. The movie's so funny.
What is going on right
What class would that be?
Sex worker.
No, like in this game.
That's the background.
No, that's
That's background.
That's the background. That's the background.
I was thinking more like a bard, yeah. And bard, sex worker rat.
Barbarian.
Barbarian sex worker.
Even the tail
I
flexes.
don't
Come here, pretty boy.
want to. It's too late.
We're doing the sex.
You were too.
Even
The tail.
the tail, yeah, the tail like does that, like the
Wait,
arms
no,
thing.
muscle mommy.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no charm, it's just intimidation.
Yeah.
To get clients. Just come walking down the street. Hey.
you want
You
this.
want
You
it.
want this. No, I don't.
Where is Croman in the course?
Ah! Let's count as a transaction.
Get over here.
No, I'm not making that card.
Who wants to run and do
I do. I want to see this. This will be great.
What the fuck happened to that burger rat?
I think it'd be great.
Oh my god.
I could probably role play this barbarian bard sex worker rat.
I was thinking of the one on the D&D show we're watching.
Is this
That
a
drunken
combo?
monk. The drunken monk sex worker rat.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, like the
Drunken
subclass.
monk was,
The drunken monk
What is that?
subclass. The way
Oh,
of the
subclass.
yeah.
The way of the.
But
Wave the drunken master.
yeah, do that as a sex worker rat with high intimidation.
You
But
know
the
what's
way
sad,
the
though?
drunken,
It
the way the
sucks.
drunken
It
master,
sucks.
it's all right.
No, it's not. It's not even being drunk.
Here.
Well, that's the thing. It's not meant to be drunk. The way of the drunken master is to be how like Jackie Chan fights.
No, I know, but you know how many players I've had in games be like, I want to be a drunken master.
drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's because they fucking see the name and they're like, oh, he's drunk. I'll replay being drunk. It's the way of the drunken master isn't the drunk.
Could
It's
you also be drunk?
You can, but
I
you
let
can.
him
time
fight
that I
dude.
looked at this
It wasn't like
guy.
a drunken master. I let
He's
him
in exactly the
fight
same
on
stupid
fighter,
fucking place.
and every time
Exactly
he
where he
drank,
belongs.
He would get advantage on
Anyhow.
his hit.
We're gonna put
If
him.
you drink too
Okay,
much,
so barbarian
Yeah,
rat.
so basically.
You know what? I'm gonna have to rearrange this a bit.
We need some other
So,
characters
like,
now.
combat
We need some
stuff.
other ideas
Punch,
now. We need to make a full
chug
party
bottle
of
wine,
this.
roll bonus action.
It'd be the
and
most
it was like
ridiculous
nat
campaign.
20 is like full advantage.
Ooh, I want to do
Nat
like
one, he throws
Who
up.
wants to DM it?
And if it was like
He would.
just multi-classes as a bard.
What's that?
So I think the next
There's
character
manual
would be just like a really
dexterity.
ditzy
It's
sorcerer
sponsored
with
by-
absolutely devastating power,
Alright.
but like kind of cross classes as a bard,
Oh yeah.
like the super horny bard,
Oh
but
my
is a
God.
sorceress and has these giant tits and is always getting drunk.
What is her race gonna be?
I think I'll go with human.
Okay.
You know,
I like it.
Be funny.
Yeah.
no?
Tiefling.
that's I
You know,
I wanted to.
I guess the chips
I
away
wanted
exists
to so
outside of
bad,
what we
but
just
it's
picked
just
up.
I
Yeah, I know.
I
How
right?
dare
couldn't-
I judge a man?
I couldn't.
The horns are gonna
This
be
is the
hard.
group for him. Do a dwarf,
Yes.
do a dwarf woman with big boobs and a big beard.
The rest right between.
Yeah, like it's beard cleavage.
Her name's Cushion with a K. S-H and two E's.
Cushion with a K.
And you know she's
Cushion.
Are we?
She's
Are we
a-
all?
Beard.
Are we all just
Come
randomly
on,
coming up
no.
with this sexy bar?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of us just play sluts.
So bring it
She's
together.
nodding together.
So your next one shot's gotta be a slut one shot.
The one.
Apparently.
Oh yeah,
Apparently.
we'll
Why a
we'll
one shot, really?
we'll emotionally bond by braiding our
They're all sexy
Sex
rats.
worker rats, just different.
Different
classes.
classes? Okay, there you go.
Six characters, she's getting slipped forward. All sexual harassment.
We gotta save the brothel. We gotta
Yeah.
we gotta raise
Gotta bring in
it.
new
We gotta
players.
raise enough money to save the brothel.
I mean,
I
I mean, that was actually my Shadowrun campaign. It was a porn king trying to save his little
God.
you
industry.
know how the sisterhood of the dwarven brothel is forged? We braid our boob hairs together.
To knit
Our
the
booby
weave
hair.
of power or
Our
something.
cleavage beard, yeah.
The weave of the Morden salmon.
Beards.
Not arguing a thing. This one writes itself, apparently. I'll just have to take the Iron Card titles and modify them slightly. That said, though, a couple celebrities have now been unearthed. We got everyone we need. Apologies for the delay. I kind of forgot the Ship of Fools was situated behind the TV. And with that all said, I've expanded the restaurant space because it's, well, necessary, actually, given the,
This time of year,
you know.
patio.
That's right, exactly. Everybody's out there doing the thing. Situate that there.
Always when it's most crucial.
Is that a
fail.
statue?
It is a statue.
Alright.
It's that obvious, is it? It's
Well,
just
I'm just
like,
making
I mean,
sure
I'm
it's
trying
not some
here.
weird-
Statue teeth.
Is this statue?
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
Somebody was really fucking
Launching off
lazy
the
with that one.
building.
So, I want to state that you can all see. You know what? Can you pass me the camera? Let's just situate it so everyone can get a better view of all this from the screen. Something a little more useful. Yeah, it's just routing around there. You got the idea. Yeah. We're just gonna bring this around such that everyone.
We,
I don't know.
you were coming back.
No, I'm already back.
We all happened to
Apparently not.
Yeah, we just
You were
happened.
heading back.
conveniently.
Coincidence.
You're still
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
That's
you
for
and
sure.
Krista were on your way back. We were on our
We
way
went
to
a
the
different
museum.
route. He didn't want to do
was
that.
already there.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron.
We all just
Apologies.
happen to be here coincidentally.
Yeah.
Denny is nowhere to be found.
Quite literally,
No, but
and
I
you
will
guys are.
telepathically call him if I need. He's trying to learn how to
I
fly
think
right
you're
now.
gonna need.
Huh?
So I think you're gonna need.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna need.
yeah. I can already see him like teetering in the distance, trying to fly to my rescue.
He's just like,
He just kind of like
in
crashes
a
in.
spiral downwards.
Yeah, just kind of crashes in. Like, not my mommy.
He's just trying to.
Backpacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just trying to slowly soar down to you, but he's just not having a time.
And just goes like that and plows through a bunch of people, knocks some more over
Can
on
it
his
be some of
wing.
the bad guys we're about to fight?
Yeah.
It's all innocent bystanders.
Probably.
Just, yeah.
Knocks a
Everyone's
couple more
totally
guards with his
innocent and
wings,
just
so
doing
he's
the
trying
A
to,
bunch
job.
of guards are now chasing him.
He's probably like scraping doorways while he's doing this.
A handful of guards are now following him, chasing him down, which now leads to us. Now it's like,
Everything's going wrong.
yeah. Denny's caused a little bit of havoc in the city.
I mean, he is.
Right.
A
2
dragon.
dead from dragon flying and falling from the sky.
So, as the record scratch hits and everybody's interrupted in the moment, the cart breaks off in the distance, and at the exact same moment that you're grabbed, and I'm imagining very upset about this, you can hear Christo in the distance swearing about a broken cart. That said, the lot of you guys can also hear such, and as you're approaching a pond, can definitely hear the unmistakable shriek of your companion over the din of all the rest of the city. How convenient. Who's writing this crap? This fucking stupid ham-fisted shit.
Yeah, who thought of this?
Is there any
Right.
Anyway,
Is there- is
the
there
whole of the
a-
place, I want to state that you can see there's soldiers everywhere.
Yeah.
There's just Skell soldiers all over the motherfucker. That said, you also see, unmistakably, yon foxmantle soldiers. Facing away at the moment from the lot of you that are approaching, the crowd of you come into view of the pair of them.
Who are you pointing at?
the 2 guards through the guards
Okay.
there?
Do these things chafe? Not really. No, I put leather padding under my shoulder pauldrons. You know, it works for me.
Does
Is that a
the
dead
But they
horse
chafe
already?
pretty good otherwise.
probably we gotta resurrect it. Make a
Clearly.
zombie horse.
And
Yeah.
we're not going to roll initiative just yet. You're the only one
Yeah,
in a
it's correct.
conflict.
There's also a mic.
But every so often we'll steer back to Bear and see if you can get the fuck away from this very bad situation.
What is the I know museums always have like traveling exhibits. Is there anything on the museum?
Oh yeah. You've got a full
The rat's just
pamphleture
like-
in your hand.
I'm really excited about this museum.
I'm not even kidding. Like it is. You've got a full pamphleture, and you're like, they've got
You
they've
got
got
the
this.
little hat with the spinny thing on
Oh, I
it.
definitely do. With my bikini.
Sorry, they've got a special exhibit that is happening for Grand Sombra, as well as Dambastra, and it's supposed to have a special talk by some expert, and they're going to be having a special introduction from one, of course, Karsak, the great shaman, who is honoring everybody. It says honoring in big gold letters, everyone with his presence this day. With that said, you guys are approaching upon this place.
Guys, we gotta get to the museum. There's so much there.
When you hear
I'm so excited. It's gonna close.
the unmistakable shriek of something, some sort of conflict, just over this little building, just past this building here. And you can see this guy picking up some takeout from the window there, and he grabs the, it's like a human head in a takeout box, and thank you very much. And he like takes off. Starts like sucking the meat out through the eyeballs. I don't know, man. That's gross. That's shit.
That sounds perfect.
Totally
It sounds
metal.
just like what I would imagine that.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Just drinking it
Just-
back like
just
a beer out of a
eyeballs.
bag.
Like a coconut.
You know what I mean?
You just stab
Throw out the
them.
fucking head. You gotta-
So he drinks the coconut like a coconut. But in any event, you guys watch this happen. And I mean, you know, whatever. You're walking up with spore people. You're a frog. You're a Goliath. Gray skin reflecting against all this perspiration and what, and a white mask in your hand? Or do you tuck it away? Or you're still holding it up?
Against my face.
It's at this point that you've, I mean, you happen upon, I will say, a, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry. Got a stand on the side of the road. The craftswoman actually in this case looks upon the mask and kind of like does a little dance and bounces gleefully, toothlessly, because she's a frog actually. Her tongue like lags out. She's all gleefully laughing towards it and says she knows something about that mask. But more importantly, she will do something for you and puts a strap on the fucking thing if you want.
Yes.
Done. With that, you've got a strap on the mask, and you start to get looks here and there as you walk along. And as you guys walk along,
Can I? You said she knows stuff about the mask?
You don't have to
We
draw.
we
You don't have to
heard.
draw on
Did
your
he
picture
eat?
like
Not
you.
this.
No.
Okay, just kidding.
Aaron?
Do you know?
He
You
sounds
know?
like the mask.
Oh, we didn't say that. Sorry, I was thinking.
But without a mouth?
You know what I was thinking? No, without there's a metal. Without that.
Okay.
yeah, it's like the mask from Mask. It doesn't have the metal and it doesn't have a mouth.
Doesn't
Oh, it doesn't mouth.
It's like a Spider-Man
I
mask.
kept on thinking Majora's Mask.
We. You said we heard Marion scream.
You did?
Oh shit.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're not in combat yet, aren't we?
No, actually, everybody is going to be in free form, save for Mir, who's in a bit of a situation,
Well, it
a
would
bit
have
of a
been more of
bind.
like an aggravated scream.
Indeed, it's more of an aggravated situation, Your Honor.
Yeah.
That said, though, you walk in step with a form figure who is jovially stepping in with you, giggling all the way, and occasionally you hear, "This is a new adventure for me. I didn't know that this could be possible." As the boy walks alongside, with a lot of you guys situated in the alleyway amidst everything going on. The question is, who does what?
Everyone see him? Or just me?
Just you.
I see.
So far as you know,
Yeah.
I see the fox mentalist side, correct?
We all
you
do.
all do.
Okay, I'm gonna use my disguise self feature, and I'm gonna make myself look like one of the fox mantle guards.
Where'd you get that?
It's a version feat.
Really? And you have the invisibility too?
Did you change size? You changed size of
You
that.
can, yeah.
I would say I'm just a tall fox mantle.
Can you change size with that?
About
yes.
a foot, right?
Hold on, let me see here.
I think
How tall is it?
Disguise self.
How tall are you?
You make yourself, including your armor, weapons, and other belongings, look like a different.
turn yourself into a 7-foot tall dwarf.
You can see one.
I like
So
that.
I'm.
I can't wait, guys.
So I'm about. How tall are you? Because I'm shorter than you.
I think I'm 7.5 or 8.
She's 7.5. I'm about 6.5 feet tall. I can make myself 1 foot shorter, so I'm 5.5 foot tall.
That's fine. Yeah, you do so.
Yeah.
That's not exactly a tall fox mantle.
It's like over.
No, it's about average for
It's
humans.
an average human height. So yeah.
So, point being, you do so, shrinking yourself down, getting yourself to the point that you are easily and unmistakably recognized as a Foxmental official, soldier, with your red drab draped around yourself as it grows out from your existing clothes, flowing about and billowing in the breeze. With that said, a lot of you guys now hanging out with a Foxmental soldier.
I'm kinda- yeah, I'm kinda-
Sort of
Some
point
weird-
out.
No, like
I
You
stand.
kind of like what's happening.
let me get this straight, because you said they're not with me and Crystal. We're just having.
Yeah, you're over there.
Oh yeah, Patrick was over here.
Yeah, I'm over there
We
with
have to
Crystal.
remember that.
Crystal's not with everyone else.
Oh yeah, Crystal. Sorry, I mistaken that. Crystal looks towards you and says, "I don't know if I want to be a part of this, but what are you doing?" He looks around for a moment. You're drawing attention.
That's Edith's.
Crystal is with you, and you're doing the thing.
That was Edith's screen. That's my mistake.
Mira.
That's
Mirror.
Mira.
No, it's Michigan.
Fucking Christ.
We're all fucking up all over the place. I'm drinking, and everyone's getting drunk. It's good.
I'm just gonna drink. That's Marin's scream. We heard it. It's her. She's in trouble. There's a lot of lizard and lots of scale. And the
That's
fucking
trouble and more anger
and the
with
fucking
myself
fox
getting
mantles
caught
are
in
there.
place.
She's
Okay.
obviously
Wait,
in
what was
there.
that?
In there.
There
I got a hunch, but it's a fucking good hunch.
Okay.
What? Switch that. Is that
We're
not a
gonna
statue?
risk it.
Oh,
You don't have to.
Oh.
Julie, is
So we're
that,
gonna
is that
see-
a person? I thought it was a statue.
This is a statue.
Okay, you switched the thing to look.
What are you
It's
talking
not
about?
a damsel in distress. A second
Sorry, hang on. I'm just turning up the music. What are you talking about?
Disappeared and
What are you
we
talking
didn't
about?
see you. We hear you.
Nothing happened there.
Okay.
Nothing to see
Also,
here,
I'm a
citizen.
paladin. It's in my nature.
I know. You're gonna come
Go
rushing
fucking-
on
We're
the
gonna see
scene,
Crystal
and then
with a
I'm
fox
gonna
mantle.
That'd be a good entrance.
What do you do? Yeah. Disturbs.
I
Instead, I got
think
my
your
freaking
paladin and my cleric need to get together and have
Gotta
spirit.
save him. He's a prisoner. Gotta help Dad. Yeah.
Hearing the screams,
Papa.
I would send the 12 renegades just in front of us to be like a barrier just in case.
The wall of fungus on legs. Yeah, I'm into it. All right. So with that said, that happens, and literally a veritable armada of fucking Myconids is now standing in front of you. I mean, I passed you the packages to crack them out.
She didn't want it.
Yeah.
Unpainted, they can be on the board. I throw
Well,
unpainted.
doesn't she-
Those guys are unpainted. They're just peppered. It's fine. It's not the end of the
Okay.
world.
Is
They're
that-
just alabaster mushrooms. That's all.
Is that obvious? Do I see it? Is that a person or statue?
No.
Whoops.
I don't see.
We're not gonna see.
That's called foreshadowing.
Keep out the tiny ones.
And with that
We
said,
can just
I
pretend
wanna say,
that
hey
they're
Flick,
all
do you want
alive.
anything from this concession? Are you hungry at all?
There's 5.
Flick,
Sorry.
do you want anything from the concession? No.
Do we see Patrick? I mean, the Foxman guy and Crystal yet?
We all see fox mentalists. That's what.
But you don't see
No,
Chris.
no, but do I see?
Well, I
you
mean, you
guys?
might if anybody moved or did anything. I said you heard Mir,
Yeah, and did I know
and you also
that
heard
you
Christo
are
swearing about a cart. Everybody hears this in this little area
To be
because
fair,
it's ham-fisted and awesome.
Yeah, you guys hear Crystal, but you see him next to a fox.
It's just been convenient. Let's be honest. With that said, though, yeah, you guys are here now, and the question becomes what you guys do.
Oh.
So I guess the Myconans are in front of us. I send 2 over to Christo and tell them to save him from the fox mantle.
I blow dart gun attack the Foxman. Beside Crystal.
The idle one up ahead.
no, the one with
The
Crystal.
one with Crystal.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
about it.
You guys
Oh
found
my
the corner
God.
and
All of those guys.
thank you.
They're all sovereign mics, though.
We'll just have to use imagination.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
What
like
is-
that's
what is this?
supposed to be all about.
I rolled for acrobatics.
Oh, the sprouts are cute.
They're adorable. I
Get
want to
away.
keep 2 as pets.
I don't know
Those
if
are
that
really
counts.
cute.
So
Just like always. Okay, so you wanted to.
You're
what?
in-
You
you're
wanted to
I,
skip
I
house?
rolled for acrobatics,
Okay.
and I got a plus 3, so 20 to twist myself out of
Oh,
this
yes, I've
this
seen
grass.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to roll against. Give me one
The
sec.
only thing
Yeah,
that
and
makes these
kinda
better
like-
is if they had like a little.
I'm assuming
a
there's some
little
kind of like
bit
fencing, whatever, to separate the eating area and kind of like peek
No,
over it.
that's
and
it.
just-
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
it.
Oh, I just
That's
realized they're
that's the
protein.
thing.
Okay.
They are?
Well, I'm gonna like
Oh,
Assassin's
God.
Creed and
Oh,
parkour
see, they're
my
totally
shit out of here.
animals.
Where would you like to throw
Are
corner?
you grappled still?
Mushroom.
Yeah, are you grappled?
You're grappled.
She's rolling to escape. I still have to roll to see. Oh no, I rolled a 9. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as it were,
I'm gonna parkour that way.
You're gonna go towards the frog.
That way.
Okay. So you want to parkour, like move through here?
Well, whichever way is the most direct route out and where I can hide.
Alright.
Like and melt into the crowd.
right.
Because even with Mask of the Wild, like if there's any like obscurity or anything, I can disappear.
Sure. Yeah, I can totally feel that.
Yeah.
They're
So actually, I might parkour my. Yeah, I'm gonna parkour my way out that way.
Sounds fine. That sounds fine. That sounds fine. Yeah, right up. Good, good, good. Roll me athletics
Is there
to
an
get
attack?
out past all the peoples and like there's supposed to be a bunch of people in there.
Yeah.
so- there.
Shit.
I could use one of these.
Oh man.
Oh, it was an 18.
To be fair, we don't know what's happening over there.
Yeah, see that thing?
Yeah.
Are you getting
I don't know what
opportunity
that's called.
attacks at all
13
with
over
this?
there.
What thing?
That thing. Like,
Right on, right on.
Rob.
mushroom.
I need a DC
Robbie, you were,
23
uh,
dexterity save.
done gar-
Blow dart
What would
gun?
that be?
Yeah.
D20.
Blow dart gunning.
D20, roll
What's
a
that?
23 or
You
better
blow
for a
dex
dexterity
on
saving throw.
me.
Yeah, but if he's not gonna roll for it, I don't need to.
Okay.
I don't really want it to. It's just that'd be funny.
That'd be very.
If
No,
he
I got a
brings it up,
19.
I'll do it.
I
But if he
raged.
doesn't bring
It's a
it
good
up-
fucking roll.
accent.
You dance across several of the tables, jumping past people's, acrobating through the air as best you can. As would be, there's a bunch of dudes like in the corner. They're like 9.7, and it's amazing. And then a bunch of strange vines suddenly sprout out, black and terrible, and grab a hold of your wrists and ankles and slam you into the ground,
Oh damn.
breaking through a table as you take 2d6 bludgeoning damage through the way.
Damn it.
Karsak
be in-
stands up.
Would that be an AC check?
No.
As he looks over towards Batman and simply says, "If I had known no the entertainment, I would not have hesitated to meet with you." As he looks over towards you and says, "I will eat well today." That was going to be 10 damage as you smash through the table. Pieces of wood sticking through your hair and face as you eat pavement a moment later.
Okay. Well, at this point, I think I would have been telepathically pinging Denny to come save me.
As we suddenly, hang on a second. Pardon me. Oh god, I'm not
So
gonna come
you
over
just
from-
hear like this weird warbling through the clouds. Because he's still an
It
adolescent
shows
dragon.
it shows the horizon
He's
for a
trying to
moment,
roar.
and then focuses in against the inn where the bathhouse, and then the patio, and it shows Denny licking himself, and then he just looks up, and then he sprouts his wings, and then leaps off of the deck of the bathhouse, and flies away like an 80s cartoon. And with that said, there's a quick montage of him flying over the city before he comes to descend upon in about 2 rounds. We'll give it 2 rounds.
These guys are so cool. There's one more still.
Thank you.
It's all these sprouts.
There's a
yeah.
fucking veritable shit ton, actually. I'm glad. Oh, they look like little. Okay.
They're like little pets.
Yeah. All right.
Just little guys.
I
Didn't
can
realize
follow
that
this
part.
thing if you want to.
Or not even necessarily to like save me, but cause some kind of diversion and
You see how I work. I have no idea where
that I
it
Yeah,
is.
that's fine.
use to escape.
So you want to use them to escape? That's the
Yeah,
idea?
so like not so much necessarily specifically to rescue me. I don't really
Right.
want them to connect that we're together, but as far as they know, I have a scaly something, but it doesn't have wings. You know,
Right.
and so much just cause confusion in the city and like panic that I can use to escape because it's like, oh my god, there's a dragon.
I'm into it. All right.
Yeah.
With that said, though, as there is no panic yet because he's 2 rounds away,
Yeah.
that happens and you're eating pavement. With that, everybody also hears the clearly obvious sounds that are very quiet amidst the music. We're going to try that again with more volume, more power. There you go. You hear the obvious sounds of somebody going through a table, having been in many a tavern fight. With that said, there's obvious violence just over to the right if you're inclined to take part or investigate. Or not at all.
You
I mean,
blow-
really.
you blow down
Museum, right? I mean,
Petrichor,
all right?
I did.
Oh, shit.
But
Sorry,
it
yeah.
wasn't dart there. It was just like a little piece of gut from my barrel.
And I did
But there was
send
a
you
saving
my
throw involved there.
My sovereign
It's more like
mites
a little
to,
Frankie thing.
protect
So these guys are
Christo.
forming up, and these guys are not paying any attention. But the peoples here who are milling about are looking over towards you as what's going on. They have no idea what to make of anything. You're ganging up. You've got a massive, like 12 Myconid dudes amassed in front of you. Like it's a lot. With that said, there's a wall of dudes in front of you. Like they're not looking at you. They're looking away, and you guys hear what's going on over there. The question is, what's everybody doing?
Can I shoot my gunk ball?
Gunk ball.
Yeah, you were doing the thing against over there, yeah?
Yeah.
And you hit Petrichor? I mean, not Petrichor?
Roll though. What's his AC?
16.
You totally rolled.
No, you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Plus 8, 19 8.
Well,
It's just a little bit of gunk.
it's,
That's all it. And then I go back and I go.
it's like a spitball.
And that happens.
Yeah.
With that said, Gilbert Pence against a lot of you guys as you guys hear everything going on, and against Petrichor's head, or I mean, not Petrichor's head. And what did a lot of you do?
Two of my mics are trying to go save Christo because we don't know who this Fox Vandal next to is.
I'm heading towards the sound of Edith's. I mean, fucking Marin's.
You should yell, guys, it's me.
No, I'll give away my cover.
Would Christo say anything in this situation?
That's an excellent question. And as you look towards him, he hasn't said anything yet, but your eyes meet his. You look towards him and he looks towards you. What? Oh, a one-liner. Now, look at this fucking clusterfuck.
Well, I'm just doing. He has his things to attack Petrichor.
I'm moving towards where you're disguised.
Yeah.
You're attacking what now? You're moving towards what?
I disguised myself. I'm moving myself towards the fox mantles.
I mean, that's fine. You do so with a piece of gunk on your head as you
took
walk
the-
towards the Myconids. And sorry, what were the Myconids going to do?
They just want to save Christo. They think he's being hauled along by a Fox Mantle.
So what does that translate to?
They're
If
They're gonna walk up to Christo and pick him up like a baby.
Like they're trained to do.
That's how I sleep. and then they're gonna bring him back.
That's fine. He's gonna make a save, and he's not gonna make the save, and he's gonna protest slightly. But a little while later, he's being carried back. While this is going on, this I require explaining. I could get used to this.
Actually staying on there.
Yeah, no, this is not bad. No, this is good.
I know, the
All
thing
he does
never
is
has.
legendary action.
Yeah.
I'll write to a scabbard about the raise.
Legs anymore.
Can I move my full movement towards the gate, I guess?
You can. As you close the distance on them, they look over towards you, and the one looks at you, Richards.
I nod my head and I try to go through the gate.
Hey, just a question, Richards. Are you actually going to talk to Laurel about your wife? Because that is not proper behavior in this service. Do something about that, will you?
Yeah.
Honestly, what a whore. Anyhow, with that said, you make your way past,
Talking about you.
and as you get in there, this guy looks over towards you. Richards,
I just got there.
your wife says hello. Anyhow,
Oh.
I just whoever this random fox mantle is her fucking wife must be.
whatever's going on with your identical uniform to everybody
It's that
else.
goddamn rat, isn't it?
That's
Like literally,
Sexy
as you're walking
rat.
along, I want to make the point. It shows you leave their company, and there's like a reflection of you in a puddle, and you're identical in every way to every other dude. But as you pass by the lizard, the guy's like, Richards.
The polyamory in these fucking.
I mean, it's the swamps. Everybody for everybody.
Everybody
Whatever.
fucks
Eat,
everybody.
eat or fuck. It is what it is. I don't know,
Eat or-
man. It's like the bars or something.
Alright.
So, you guys are all here. You guys are all doing things. All doing different things. Very different things. There's a lot going on here. You've got a in the head, which you delivered. That was your turn there. Mir's getting accosted terribly, taking some damage. It's a bad scene. What are you doing?
I'm just with the group. I'm kind of just walking with them. We're going to the museum, so that's all I know.
That's fair. Would you like to move towards the museum?
No, I'm good behind.
We'll just keep you there behind everybody. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good behind everybody.
That's totally fine by me. Oops.
I'm kind of just walking. I'm not like in a hurry. Like,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm totally.
I want to ask
You took
Manual
a
dexterity
little
much.
spirit boy why he's
few
he's
feet
with
at
me.
the bottom
He looks up towards you. Why are you with me? You're wearing it.
I'm gonna say touche. And just-
Yeah, it's detect thought.
Actually, I'm
that
gonna,
plus two
I'm gonna give him a
is-
little
And he's like,
fist
You can
bump.
speak to.
he's holding your hand, like your mama.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And then
god.
he takes his hand down
You can communicate.
and raises his hand up.
without
And he says,
everyone else
"What's
getting
that?" And you
Oh
teach him
my
of the ancient
God.
tribal fist bump, the power that is
We
represented
learned
in
a
all
whole
your.
handshake.
That's right.
Like a
With that, oh, there you go.
spin.
And then I'm like watching this happen.
Okay.
She's just doing this by herself.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
How many people
But yeah,
can do that with?
you guys trade back and forth, and as everybody's watching this, like there's, Delura's just kind of doing this with nothing.
Yep. I'm like, yep.
Or maybe actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. In the moment that you're doing this, nothing's happening. It's just you standing there, looking down to your left, and all this is just happening for you, between you and your companion. But as you look forward towards everything happening, what are you doing? And the boy actually looks and says, "What are we doing?"
I heard screaming, so let's go see what that's about.
Oh, that's Mir. She's over there. That's your friend, isn't it? We should probably do something about that. And as this is all happening, now here's the thing. You're seeing the boy emote through his eyes, and the mask is emoting on your face. But no one hears this, no one sees this.
So I think if he says let's do something about that in the range,
Oh, this is fun, he says, as you do so. And the mask actually will, at this point, get a nice angry look on its face.
okay. So when I range, I get 20 bonus movement. So I'm gonna just run 20 feet towards the screaming.
That sounds fine.
Otherwise, I can use it with sound. I'd be able to
As the boy looks over towards where you're headed, you guys can run. Where the hell did the short one go? It doesn't matter.
Can I do power minis on you?
Yeah, it's everything's down.
My
Right?
grants? Just 20.
Yeah, as you close the distance upon the thing, your instinct takes you directly through to the other side. As the boy assists you, shifting you through the ether and out the other side into your destination.
Cool.
It just shifted. Did it look like a blink? Like she just vanished in front of us?
It was more like she ran towards the thing as fast as she does. Like she's super fast as it is, like sprinter as she is. And then as soon as she hits the solid matter, you watch as there's kind of like an etheric stream, not like a tunnel, but like it just forms, falls in behind her, and a moment later she's ghostily passing through the building,
Oh, alright.
disappearing from view.
Kind of like Harry Potter and that wall.
No, more like Ghostbusters and an ectoplasm
Oh, okay.
stain behind. There's no splut or nothing, but.
Right.
So that was 20 feet? Or was that more because I blinked or visioned? Or...
Yeah, more or less. The boy just assists.
Well, I could move up to 40 more. So Mirren's being held down by flowers or plants or something?
You're watching as she has. Where's Mir's character?
Right here.
Oh. As she's been slammed down through this table by Karsak, who is clearly,
Oh, it's by vines.
It's from
Yes.
him.
Oh, from him. Yeah.
as he is situated, katunk, 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 fatly walking over towards it, like just this massive, bulbous frog, leathers and bags and staff, and his huge tongue lagging out as he lazily walks over towards, all of him shaking and shivering as he closes the distance upon where Mira is situated through the broken table, her hair disheveled and splayed about, her body kind of looking a little broken in the moment, although certainly her spirit is not. But, that said,
I'm gonna try to run like behind her that way.
you do so. As you do so, though, you hear a voice behind you. What the hell are the chances?
I imagine the mic heads are walking.
Right?
What place is that?
You don't know. You're raging. It was there, though, a moment ago. It doesn't matter. They're all gonna die! And with that said,
Yeah, can you move me behind? I just. Do I get attacked by anybody there?
I mean, if you want.
I don't want to.
Your call.
Whoa, what is happening?
Well, you're not a threat.
Oh, no.
Right?
I guess.
Well, no.
My mother's
I was sorry. Did you ask if you're attacked or
If I'm
you're?
being attacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. I
because
thought you
ran
were
in
asking
between.
if you had to attack anything. I was like, what?
No,
No.
I was wondering if anybody got any attacks off. while I was
Yeah, I'll get there in a sec. Sorry, I'm just kind of picking up the music for it.
There's two in there now.
How is that camera seeing it? Do you see them all on that screen? Just the dragon. I'm wondering if it's like right in that camera.
Can we
view,
get
can
camera
they
3 to
take
pick up the dragon?
that?
Camera 3?
It's like way out of it. I'll leave that to your capable palms.
Oh, no. We can just do all this stuff.
Resist.
Well, that's that. It's probably easy for this.
Dragon cam activate.
I mean, this one
Nice.
came off the pedestal, so it actually might fit on top of the thing.
Dragon cam.
Yeah. So, that's all happening. You come flying in, and Karsak, his massive tongue flies forth for a moment to snatch upon. With a 19, it wraps around you as you find yourself standing across from him, and the camera just kind of pulls back to show from above as such. As there's Karsak on yon, and on the other there's you, and in the middle mirror, and this pink strand, as he laughs, and the laugh echoes all around as these guys run in close upon. And it's in that moment that you suddenly watch a little bit of a glow out of the corner of your eye explode out. And let's see here. That is a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Music sounds like someone's about to die.
Yeah.
But it'll be Karsak.
Might.
The voice echoes out a few arcanic terms. You know what? I'll just do this out here.
You just nuked the town.
There are
or the
12
spot?
sovereign mics that can get fucked up for us. It'll be fine.
Please bring me back as a zombie.
Bring y'all back as zombies.
Yeah.
Don't bring me
You won't listen to anything I say.
Has Christo and the other two mics made it back to us yet?
Mushroom going through my eye socket.
This is happening real
And
quick.
flowers.
Should we roll initiative?
Just like a little thing.
We'll get there. 18 damage flies out as this guy fires out Expecto Patronum or some shit. Actually, more like Expecto Magic Missiles, bitch. And with that said, these guys all drop dead as this one tup 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 and falls backwards, falling to the floor. As this merchant looks over, not dead. Actually, sorry, what am I saying? This guy doesn't die. This guy does. As he just suddenly takes cover, and Delira hears whisper and watches the masked boy look over towards as he runs past and says, "Oh, it's him. Do you know him?"
No.
You look over towards him. Actually, you seem to recognize him.
Yes.
But the beheaded woman. Oh yes.
It's the mushroom guy from the girl with the hat.
Okay.
It's the resistant fire.
Resistance, yeah.
Oh, Bella.
The beheaded woman
Bella.
herself. Yeah,
Where's the centaur lady?
there you go. That should be like
She's
that.
cool.
There's a centaur lady?
Yeah, remember there's a centaur lady
With Bella and her
with
regime.
Bella.
Where's the gator? That's what I wanted to know.
That's what I looked up. I was like, where's that damn hat?
As she comes over the edge, right?
You look like you picked tomatoes.
As she stands up against the horizon, the camera pulls back, all dramatic like. You guys don't see her. It's just the viewers at home who see it. But that point being, she's there, the hero that you deserve.
The real hero.
Meanwhile, there's a dragon that's flying in behind her just to add to it. Not her dragon, and that's how
Holy
cool she
shit.
is.
That's actually.
I got a shit ton of minis, yeah.
That's really cool.
That one's even cool.
It popped off the thing, so I
And
have
they're anyhow. Situation being what it is, shall we roll initiative yet?
Yes.
All
I
right,
think so.
let's do that.
I guess we're not going to the
Is
museum.
mine staying the same?
Sorry?
Staying the same?
What initiative? What are you talking about? What did you roll before?
23.
Someone inspire me.
She rolled, it was like a 7 or something.
Do you want to roll? I'm into that.
Alright, that's better.
I think that's
I
better.
got an
For us all. As we go to 8:30. Well, rules are office tonight, for sure. No problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest battle we've ever seen.
Fuck my life.
9.
9?
I got the same one.
It's meant to be. That's why you just don't argue with the dice sometimes.
17.
Terrific. Thank you, Clara.
And
23.
Denny's mine.
Hey. Oh, you're in the barrel.
I'm in the barrel.
Flicks with me.
He just.
Oh shit!
Some shit's about to go
You
down.
14.
Flash through a wall
Yeah,
with
but
me,
what
maybe?
the fuck
I
happened?
just
You're like
remembered
underwater,
12
we're just gonna get a
summer
knife
nights
somewhere
go
else.
after me.
Lights going through
Yeah.
the
50.
stuff.
Pre-roll as much as you can, please. Sorry?
15.
15?
Let's go to their page.
And Ben.
18.
Terrific stuff.
I love how half of us are even like near the fight.
Oh, I thought that would be 18.
Just have a sense. Roll initiative. Why?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We're going to the museum.
Pardon?
That's your final scores.
Where are you reading this?
Why is
Click.
Why is
Yes, sir.
Moment of truth is upon us.
I.
You feel vibrations all around you. You feel cocoon within you. You can't explain it, but you feel something vibrating all within and without. This whole place resonates. The whole of your barrel resonates. You can feel the vibrations of all this energy within the water of your barrel as you sit on the back of Thalera. The energy is palpable. It is thick. The water even viscous. Maybe that's just, your cloaca and the recent kind of shedding that you did. But it's very thick in here. It feels amazing.
Fair. Do you remember that scene from The Matrix where they're trying to sneak through that wall and the agents hear them and then the workers go, ah! And jumps up, starts fighting Agent Smith?
Yes.
That's what I do from the barrel.
That sounds perfect.
I feel all the gods and go, yeah, my friends see me! And I burst out of the barrel and I try to land on, I try to jump up and land down on Karsak. Would I get advantage if I'm coming down on the hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but
Oh, should've
I
done
rule of cool.
Fair. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
Rule of cool, yes.
Oh, sweet.
You don't rules wise. I just think it's awesome. Because of music. As doves are released in the distance, you fly through the air having sprouted out of the barrel.
I'm gonna guess that a 16 will miss. I'll use a key point to bump it up
Okay,
to a 19.
it'll hit.
Nice.
Dead on.
Nice. I'm gonna take a wild stab, and he's immune to poison, being a big fucking frog
Oh,
monster.
buddy. You're lucky he doesn't throw a legendary action before you hit him.
I love that all anybody saw was me just like appear through a wall, run straight in, and the frog jumps out of the barrel.
Right. 8 damage, and then he's got to roll me a con save.
He rolls 12 plus 9.
Nice. Right, so 8 damage on that first hit. Second hit. Plus 7 again, 23.
As you slap across his bulbous chin, the tongue bulbous face, the nose top, as his tongue's hanging out
Nice.
and holding onto Thalera. He retracts from Thalera as he retracts away
That's
and
awesome.
looks towards you as you sit upon his face, his massive bulbous eyes just crossing in on you.
Damage on that was a measly 6.
Oh, these are 8. Oh, 6 on top. Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then he needs to make a con save again.
And this is for which?
Stun.
Alright, you nat 20's that.
Sweet. I got one last hit.
You're rolling too good with that dice.
No, dude, that usually rolls shit. It's so funny though. As soon as something meaningful comes around, it's like, oh, the evil within, come
Inspired, yes.
forth. Like this die has been fantastic.
Oh! Not 20.
What's nat 20?
For
Nice.
one last punch.
Epically,
Oh, can I use my
inspiredly.
spike?
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
spine still.
Krokun resounds within you. Tells you to strike deeply. Tells you to strike truly.
Thank you, Krokun, I will.
And with that, the ringing of the warrior smith can be heard all around as, like a gong, you smash into him. Or like the drum, the stick of a drum, the gong, yeah, I don't know. What it's called.
Robbie,
The
that's
club right.
right.
of a gong. There you go, club.
19 damage
Sure.
with the spike, and then he's got to roll me that con save one last time.
I didn't like that one.
He is 11 plus 9.
Would he able to do that disadvantage because I got that natty?
Sorry, you guys, what now?
Would I be able to swing it disadvantage because I got that nat 20?
No.
No? Okay. Try.
Grand Sombra, Krokun, Grand Sombra, and Ambastra apply to the Pantheon, and there's a whole bunch of paperwork, and they go into like council and they talk about it, and Papa Crocus is like, veto! Veto!
That's
Veto!
That's
And
fair.
as one after the next comes down, you see that the map of the Farseas is just showing Papa Crocus is popular right now because of Cossack.
Guys, we need more Papa Crocus. Can I see the ruler?
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate my Step of the Wind, and
Yeah.
I'm fucking running for it.
Back in the barrel.
Now you're learning. That's how it's done around here.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Sorry.
No!
I drank most of it.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
As long
to
as you're not
here's-
losing out.
Okay, to here 60.
Don't burn yourself. Yeah.
And then I use the last 40 to run around here, and I'm right behind that wall.
No, no.
Here's hoping.
Do you have
No, I meant like this.
where's your
Oh yeah. That thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Can you reach it? Someone that, yeah,
Pretty much beside me?
No, behind the wall though.
like
There
here?
you
Yeah,
go.
right there, behind the wall though.
Yeah,
Right,
he
my back.
So grab him.
I get 8.
So like me and Edaz are looking at you like, what the fuck just happened?
Hey Laura, I need your help. I used my 100 feet to run outside the ball.
As you fucking underlay the fuck out of there. Jesus Christ. This is 6 seconds, I just want to say. This is wham! Tongue! Bam! Bang! Gone like a gunshot.
Like
fucking
a red blur.
Seriously, just sincerely. And as this all happens, whoosh, whoosh, both the mushroom-headed gnome and Whisper, and the mushroom-headed gnome looks up at him. Oh shit, I know you. The boy looks, yes, I know you too. And yeah, with that said, you guys with Petrichor and whatnot and blah 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 all happening around, Bandits, over to you after play. Yeah. Welcome to high level last 4 sessions combat. Sorry, it took a while to get here. Thank you for coming at 5:30. Here we are.
Show us the magic of your new class.
I'm so far away that I can't really. Yeah, I'm way over there by you.
Oh.
I don't have 100
My
feet of
goodness.
movement.
Jump.
Start moving, I guess.
Jump.
Jump 30
Run,
feet.
man, run.
Jump 30 feet like your husband.
You can do it.
You need to do the dash or something.
Sorry, hang on a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Karsak's gonna throw a legendary action. He is going to quickly smash Mir through some more tables, laughing about it the whole way. I need you to make dex saves against 23. Was it 23 or 21? 23, yeah.
He's more than 5 feet away from me, right?
Yeah, it's not even hit. Yeah, totally. He's on the other side of Mir. As you watch his mirror with the vines, it's just carried up and smashed into the ground again.
Do you have the circle range thing?
The what now?
The circle meter?
Yeah.
Anyone want to inspire?
I think we're out.
Woo!
I used
I already
mine.
used mine.
She used hers.
What?
She used hers.
We're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all used. Did you use yours?
Yeah, Shane used his
Shane
on
uses it.
8.
you know, too.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the.
The camera pans in on Whisper's masked boy face
I'm like,
as he says,
how hot
I'll
is my
inspire
suit?
Mir.
And then you rolled. I'm like,
I'll give him a historical reference.
He's like, not so hot.
So, Whisper will inspire you this round.
Nice.
No, maybe I want to use a different dice. This one is fucking cursing me today.
Alrighty.
So, I'll roll for this one, then you can cast.
All right, so I run up to that and I cast confusion in this area here. So everyone in that area needs to do a wisdom saving throw. Pretty much these 4 people.
Throw and counter spells it.
All right, that's my turn then.
Here's 10.
Sorry, 10?
To get them all in the room first.
Not much better.
So it might be
Well, how much counterspell has a range?
Yeah, you're right there, aren't you?
I'm
Where
right
are you?
there. I have a 90-foot
Yeah.
range.
I'm pretty sure counter spell 60 feet. That was a terrible roll on my part. And hey, there's the short
So I
one.
go 61 feet.
Measure the line. Go,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh, I don't know where the line is.
Really, please? Thank you, Court.
I have a 90-foot range for this.
You are within 60 feet.
Okay. Can I back up?
Hands off the piece
Never
from
mind.
if I was.
No, it's fine.
To quote anything. Bitch of it being though, you come within range, see Batman there. As soon as he sees you doing your thing, he simply seems to make a quick gesture, and you find that your etherics fall flat before they fly. Where did the camera go? We have.
You counterspell?
Yeah,
Yes.
counterspell
He is counterspell, dispel.
What did you cast?
confusion.
And as Mira smashed into the ground for another, 9 points of damage, smashing through a table. Once again, whoop, Jesus, I'm just going to throw my joints at everything just to show how incredible this is.
Our sweater starts.
I'm still full HP.
Could you imagine there was like some fucking.
How are you still full
This
HP?
hand
The temp.
HP.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Magic the Bathhouse, baby. That's what it is. Bathhouse. Saves lives.
Yep.
Idea, pick up mirror and just start.
I'm planning on picking her.
Legendary action being with this though.
Smash it.
Benny concludes with rushing in, getting
Smash
dispelled,
people.
and it's over to the Thalera. As the etheric
If I
sparks
did, I'll
explode
put
from
my
your grasp,
short swords and swing
showing a
them
stream of them towards their intended target, where they fizzle out.
Is
Thalera?
there, sorry, is there like a...
Okay,
They don't have to do anything with counterspell? They just say counterspell and that's it?
more or less.
Really? Even if
it's-
it's level
sorry.
4?
No, sorry, if it's level 4, that's.
Okay.
I'll roll for it. I thought it was a level 3.
No, it's level 4
Oh, there's-
spell.
He's gonna make it.
Alright, there you go. At least we
Is there
tried.
anybody behind this building? I can't really see.
Yes, indeed. There's a whole bunch of people, as a matter of fact. So from here, Thalaire there, you can see Skill and Fox Mantles. Sorry, bad angle. There you go. So.
Would
yeah.
know if I could realistically pick up Mirren and throw her? Like, am I strong enough to be able to do that?
She's a full-size elf. She's light. You can throw her not that far. Like, we're talking maybe 30 feet if you were to hammer throw the
That's
girl.
Get her up
I
on
wanna
the
do that.
building, maybe.
If you hammer throw her, and you don't have the
Gives
room
you-
for
gives
that
you
with the
burn
merchant right
as
next to you.
What?
Although if you kick the
I was
merchant
gonna say I'm
over,
gonna kick him down.
make some room.
Yeah, y'all realize
You
I'm
know,
like half
yeah.
depth, right?
Yeah.
You want to rearrange,
I'll
do a
kick
little
his
renovation
knees
of the area? Yeah,
and
that's fine.
do a spin.
Bonus action on this, I guess. That's fine with me. And that's your kick. Just roll an attack roll.
What is that? 19.
This
Plus
is
something.
Threetrees! And with that said, he goes over like a sack of potatoes. No, please! His head cracks against the pavement
You just killed him?
like a fucking cantaloupe. With that said, though, Megadeth shows up and they fucking play a riff and
Wait,
run
you
away a
just
moment
killed
later.
the shot.
Budweiser shoots off a couple
I
streamers.
kill him. Wait,
With that,
Don't worry,
pursuit,
use the
and
agent.
Can't you like make it non-lethal?
he was, but not Siscali. But anyway,
Yeah.
he was working for Croman.
Okay.
He was working for foreign interest, but then you're foreign
But
interest.
you found
so I
out
don't know.
after his next
Whatever. He's dead now.
This is like the aftermath
Yeah.
with Christo, or like on The Office.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
This
with
is
that said,
still membership card
you
fell out.
Sparta his ass out. Room's clear. You grab a hold of Mir. Before you know it, hey.
Her feet.
Oh my god. No, I was thinking about this. Like, you can do it by the waist, but okay.
No, I want to spin and just.
Yeah. Alright. With that
I'll hold
said,
my short sword out while you spin me
Is she
around.
not grappled by vines
No.
Yeah.
right now?
yes.
Okay.
So make me an athletics check to do this.
Power.
15.
Damn it, get back in. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
That didn't work.
As you grab a hold of her,
I
the
killed
vines,
this man.
with a nat 20, I will say, reach out to touch someone else.
How did
Grabbing a hold of your wrists and pulling you in towards, Karsak simply stares, his massive bulbous form glaring towards you as this music is completely wrong in this moment.
We're in space.
Fuck happened there? I'm not sure. Hang on a moment, please.
No away. But he rolled a nat 20. So
You do that.
he'd be doing that a lot. I did kill an innocent shopkeeper.
I
by
saw
accident.
that. It turns out he was Cisco agent.
Yeah. It's gonna be
That's
fine.
what we're gonna say.
But you only found that after his next step. I knew that.
It's perfectly fine then. It's totally okay. I didn't know it at the time, but it's you know, a premonition. It's something. Anyhow, we're here now. With that said, that's all of Philare's turn. Anything else to
Am I
declare?
grappled?
Yes? No, you're grabbing her and you're throwing.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. Yes, the vines are starting to grapple a hold of you with a nat 20, and that's going to be worth 16 plus bonus for. Hang on a second. 16 plus 9 is 23. 23 once again.
It's just empties.
So athletics or acrobatics, your choice for 23 or better. As you continue to be grappled by the vines continuing in on you like a bad hentai, it traverses to Petrichor.
Say no more.
I was already subscribed, and shit, is there another level?
Alright. So I broke through the door, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you still dressed as a fox mantle?
I am, yeah, at the moment. Okay. Edith.
Doesn't. I want to
Okay.
see the faster after. Look like close. Was it? Yeah, was it close?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, Mirren's unconscious on the table? Or is she just down on the table?
No, she is through the table on. She's not unconscious. She's groaning and fighting against, and Valera's getting wrapped up in it.
it's only
And the
for-
more of this.
I had to roll this twice for
Oh,
each of them.
fucking A.
I was gonna roll
Even
for
better.
4.
I heard the music. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It does. It's such a nice.
We have to actually have other things in the air for the aerial combat part. I mean, oh, damn, yeah, actually, shit. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now I want him to
I
take
was
off.
kind of
But
hoping
he doesn't have
he'd be a
reasons
large
yet.
dragon by then, because
I
it'd
know.
be more of an epic battle.
That's
but-
true. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Maybe I'll have him turn into a
Do we
mecha
get the
dragon.
measuring?
I'll buy the time dragon and use that.
Which one?
That's gonna be Chroman though.
The small one's right here.
That's over the road.
Really?
That's over
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, just like suddenly,
Okay.
like Mecha Shiva.
I mean, like, honestly, I'd even be happy to fight him at level 11, because then I can use, I can breathe the cone of an element, other than the
I'm
dragon.
gonna run.
Look at
Okay.
I'd accept that.
I'm
I
gonna
think that's
misty
really
step.
cool.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
randomly.
Put myself between Mirren
expected that.
and Carcosa, and
That's really cool though.
and I'm gonna go and stab him.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's okay.
Yep.
All right.
We're all gonna die.
I'm,
good.
I'm
Go
stabbing
on.
the big frog.
19 or better.
That's fine. I'm not in the building.
We
yet.
don't need to
Oh,
worry
sick.
about stealing the rest of the
That's
sessions.
awesome.
We're all dead.
Are you still in your?
Thank you.
cocktail?
See how this goes, right? I know what I'm
That's
doing.
gonna mind
Yeah.
fuck.
I got jet skis to ride. I got
I
things
know,
to do
I
too.
know.
I mean, really.
I'm gonna be up there with
I mean, I hear that. You got jet skis.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm
Yep.
still in my fox mantle.
For sure.
Okay.
While you're attacking Karsak, I'm all into it. I'm all into this. Richards, no! Your wife's not worth it!
You're like an undercover spy.
Basically.
What's his name? Richards?
Yeah, but he looks like everybody else,
And
like
his rat
identical.
wife
It'd be
is
like
like,
if in
"What are you
Fallout there was
doing
one power armored
here?"
guy that was like Johnson, and that was the guy. Like
Yeah,
every time.
right.
But they're all identical, right? They're
Yeah.
all identical.
What are you doing out there?
Johnson, you're such a loser.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
He looks exactly like everybody else, but everyone totally knows exactly as John. Walks like everybody else.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. You broke the.
You rolled a
plan.
nat one.
You broke the plant, Angus.
I opened bathroom door, roll for it, that one.
That one's happened in real life too.
You got-
True.
you got
That's
an
crunchy
back from
systems,
that
though.
fan.
So,
Um,
he wanted to grab the seat, but I forgot I had the apron on.
so dirty 20 on the first hit, and then the second one was a 14.
I was gonna miss, but the dirty 20 will hit.
Okay, and I'm
Hate to
gonna
admit it.
I'm gonna make this a second level smite.
Hey, actually, you know what? He is going to use legendary power, and with that, Grand Sombra leaves a sleeping illusion of him where he transports away. He's now over here. Meanwhile,
Damn.
Wait, what?
yeah, he's just going to legendary action his fucking ass out of there. He says no, basically, because he's amazing.
Not
And this
Yeah, but-
sucks.
Yeah, but I hit him.
No, you didn't. That's the point.
Hit his
He
illusion.
raises his AC. You don't like her power?
Yeah.
Right. In this case, it's not.
Okay.
It's Grand Sombra.
Alright, well, alright.
With that, he raises himself to, what was it before? 19, he's now at 20, 25. Plus
Damn.
6.
Okay. I'll just stay on top of Mirren there.
As you swipe towards the air, this guy looks up towards you and snarls. And it is over to Edith.
Yes. Woo.
What's their move?
Is Christo with, are my other mics back with Christo yet? Or are they still
Probably,
meandering
right?
slowly?
At least a little bit.
He is running back with you. With your dudes, like
Okay.
he's coming back with your with you with your army.
What's the
Sorry.
movement of all
The
that?
biblical you, as,
Thank
as is represented fucking now.
Well, I would like to move me and the Myconids still with them as the wall in front of us.
Okay. The camera pulls back against the horizon as this happens. In the distance, whoops. In the distance, we see. Sorry. In the distance, we see merchants trading in Versace rugs,
No,
having the time of their
Oh my
lives,
God.
enjoying what they might do, day to day. Overhead, guards watch down, looking for what might be this source of whatever ruckus is occurring. And as all is going on, your Myconids working with to bring Christo back do so against the Foxmantles, who are now paying attention to everything going on
Oh god.
and watching around them, sight upon all of you. getting themselves prepared for whatever might be coming or has already happened as they're looking around trying to assess the situation. From there, the camera pans towards, yourself, who is situated as such.
Yes. I wanted
Moving
to
your
move us
peoples
up
into
to
position.
within like the doorway, so we can see that room. But I guess
Oops.
also
Can I kick you off there?
blocking those fox mantle baddies.
As you walk in towards them, they step up to you. I gotta be real careful, actually. This guy doesn't simply ignite.
I think
Yeah.
she's keeping the mic in.
Vulnerable to fire. Sorry?
You're keeping the mic in front of you, right?
Yeah, I want them. I'm still behind them because fuck
That's
that
fine.
shit.
Sorry guys, if only I'd rolled better.
And then
And not
there's
like
like
a
a whole
pleb.
bunch in the entrance and the two with Christo. Cool.
Ooh, shit, don't grab my there. Damn.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
not attached to me.
Okay, good to know. He's moving in too, or is he?
Oh, you can just. I have mounted that.
I'm not sure if it was part of him or not, actually.
know either.
Some of my. Okay. With that said, oh, Robbie's not here. Because Flick's with him. So, you move forward. The dudes are between you and them. They've turned around, and as they watch you encroach, you watch as they just kind of look up, and they look between each other and say, "Where's Richards when I want to just sick him on something?" What do you do? You moved them into position. You've moved into position. You still have your standard action, technically. According to rules, that would be like a bonus action to move your dudes. So that's it. You still have a standard action.
So I
Standard
still have an
action.
action? I
Unless
can
unless I
roll
missed
twice.
something. I don't think you did anything with it yet.
I feel like I know what's coming. You're-
We're gonna
Betty's
use
not around
entangle
for another
action.
Damn!
Because sorry, I haven't used this orbit up on it yet. They have to succeed in a strength saving throw, otherwise they'll be entangled in all my plants.
Crit fail. Who do you hit?
Oh, can I? I think I can hit more than one.
The other one gets a 2. So they both fail miserably.
Oh, it's a 20-foot square or 20-foot square area. So yeah, I grapple all of the fox mantles.
Sounds fine. That goes off and happens. And these guys wrap together. We'll do.
Wrap them together so their faces are all like touching.
Does the
This is
20
a fantasy game, damn it, Julie. Make it
does
happen.
the 20-foot radius like affect the ground at all?
It would make that ground rougher terrain.
Okay.
But it can be any 20-foot area.
Okay, it's like closer to the Versace.
Yeah, it's in the Versace. It's just
Entangled
it's
to-
One extra vine attached to merchant
yeah, one more
supply.
vine's taking some Versace rugs discreetly.
What's the AC on that rug over there? I grab it. I put it in my inventory. And then I run down the road.
Yes, Chloe.
Thanks.
Fine. Yeah.
Alright, and then those guys have to make
My meat's not good
on
enough
their
for you, right?
turns anyway.
You like my meat? Let me tell you,
I
buddy.
mean,
Double fifth it.
I would have to read the ingredients to see if there's gluten in them or milk and they're
Oh yeah,
probably
fuck.
in.
I keep forgetting. It's
all
all the.
those things.
It's Costco stuff. I don't know what's worth.
All of them.
But yeah, probably.
Like,
Mirror,
probably is.
What?
time to be a hero.
Okay.
No, not that. Now. No.
I know.
Also, are we into? No, we're still in the first fucking round. There's gonna be a long one.
Just
Just
stand-
warning
you just
you, we're not
stand
gonna
up.
finish tonight.
stand up like Rocky, you're like, I hear no bell.
I thought I was still grappled.
Yes,
Are
along
we-
with.
he
Yeah.
left.
Oh no, he let go of you, but he let go of you let go of you with his tongue, but his vines are still doing the thing on both you and Mirror. And yeah, that's about it right now.
Should
Actually,
I roll like a
So-
nature check to get out of them?
you can roll athletics or acrobatics like anything else, and I will contest that. This is gonna be 15 plus bonus, so plus 9 is 22 or better. No, hang on.
Oh,
it's like-
God. No, I might as well just.
That's a 24 or better.
Yeah, I'll just. This is bullshit. I'll just get my turn.
That's not a saving throw, is it?
Huh?
It's not a saving throw, is it?
What?
It's not saving throw, is it?
You can still do stuff while grappled.
You are a
is
ranger, right? Or-
Yeah, it's
What?
also a disadvantage. Like anything,
You
it's
just
just
a
a disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah. You still have all actions and options except movement. Movement specifically, movement. Unfortunately, movement is not an option. Movement is out of the question. Movement will not be happening.
You cry
Because
for help.
movement can happen while you are grappled.
Did you figure it out? You can even?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I'm surprised there's actual
Not
bead
actually,
in there.
There's not. There's
No
no
movement.
That's surprising.
No shit.
How
Huzzah!
Everybody
close
enjoy
to
your hot dog.
fucking one?
See, she likes my meat.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Me neither.
Why do you like this?
I've got a nut bar in my bag if you
What?
want that.
That's okay.
Start singing toxicity.
I have some coconut clusters too. They're
How close am I to frog face?
Yeah. So actually, you're behind Petrichor.
Oh.
Like if he parted, you're first customer. But you can see Karsak over
From
there.
from what you see, a foxman
Yep.
will just fucking attack.
Yeah, actually, you don't even know Petrichor's
you-
there.
yeah,
Sorry,
you
my
don't know
bad.
it's me.
You're still disguised.
Yeah, I'm still.
Okay.
I should actually have like a little red rope to throw into you. Honestly, at this point.
Costco sells them.
Wait a minute,
Yes,
I do.
it's the only time it's worth buying them.
Somewhere. There's fucking no idea where I'm.
No, I'm not. I could walk here if I wanted. It'd be like 15 minutes, but oh, okay.
So I rolled a 16 to hit with my short sword, which I assume does not hit the vines.
No, like
You're trying to hit Karsak?
No, the vines.
Yeah.
to cut
yeah.
them.
Oh, the vines. Actually, you know what? I'll accept that.
There's no point in attacking.
Slashing against them, roll damage.
Yeah. Unless we have spells, but the only spells we have is
Ten.
Fucking level.
With a 10, you know what? You are going to come close to cutting them. They have like
I think we just
one
have
hit
to
point.
get out again.
I'm not going to look it up, but
Oh, there's expos or something.
yeah, I think it's one hit point. 11 damage.
Yeah.
I'm all gonna fuck it. I don't want to keep it that bad.
Yeah,
It cuts.
would be good to take out.
Hang on, was this a disadvantage?
Oh, yeah.
And if you guys are near me, you get resistance to spells.
No, the attack roll to cut the
vines.
vines.
And you get plus
Oh, how do I do that?
You just roll 2 and take the
I'll
lower.
start running to you.
Yeah,
He's gonna cast fireball at some
because my
point.
paladin.
Wait,
Okay.
I said what, 17?
16 or
Oh,
better.
16. Oh, well,
Done.
that one's even better.
With that said, you'll cut through the vines. You watch as Mir brandishes the blade, and she has one slight free hand, sort of. A, what?
I forgot.
What?
I have plants as a favorite enemy.
Yeah, they already cut. You're fine.
Oh, okay. No, I thought I just barely didn't get it.
No. Okay. Well, okay, now it's legal. Fair enough, actually. Although I don't know that maybe it has a damage bonus, does it?
+2.
Let me double check.
Does it really? That would be enough.
But I think
That'd
it's
be
still
hilariously
+2 to
enough.
hit.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to hit.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Yeah. Sorry. As it were, as you cut through the vines, severing away the grappling that Karsak has upon you, he continues to laugh unabated. His massive chuckles and guffaws echoing all around you in this paved sandstone and very opulent marble-covered restaurant area. The various customers abound, screaming, falling over, the violence echoing and exploding amidst you. People falling over, dying, innocent bystanders diving for cover. As
I don't know yet.
this all takes place
Just
here,
toying
with
with them.
you cutting through the vines, though, you suddenly find yourself elastically snapping back into your grasp. You can throw me a dex save. We'll say 12 or better. Nothing fancy.
I love that face.
No, it's not.
You stumble backwards, falling prone with Mir on top of you.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. That was a save?
Yeah.
Add +3 to that because you're within my 10-foot aurora.
That doesn't
It's
help.
still really
Is this an effect I can see?
Yes.
I get advantage.
And? No.
Do I have an
kidding.
inspired hit? I don't remember.
Nobody has an
I
inspired
did
left.
hit his thing. It kind of stopped.
No way.
It is still on the table.
Yeah, it
Beyond
was.
that, I have nothing to say.
I really like.
With that said,
How did they make that?
that is all. And with that, Mir, you have nothing more to declare, or do you have more?
I don't really
I
have
realize
anything
you
else
guys
to
should
do.
do, like, make sure you do this before you roll it, 'cause if you've done it,
Sure.
it weighs in a little.
Yeah.
Is there, I noticed, there wouldn't be like an attack of opportunity like this. Is there?
No.
To shake it, for instance.
Nobody's moved on you.
I don't really have anything in my inventory that I can
Lay
apply.
it on your windows
And so it is then.
for a day.
Who's next?
Action.
Indeed.
I think
business.
yeah.
Because, right? That's a way
Please?
If I could mildly obscure myself, I would like to cast Mask of the Wild. So I can...
This place is pretty fucking
Okay, yeah, so
illuminated.
no, never mind. That was dumb. I don't know why I said that.
Well, I'm just saying, it is illuminated. It might be shaded or something. No, it's
Love of
quite
illuminated?
illuminated.
Yeah.
Illuminated.
With that.
Pretty fucking illuminated.
Yeah, it's the Farsies. It's a swamp restaurant. It's all these lizards and frogs that are lambasting and baking. It's like me in a restaurant. I'm like, no, give me the sunlight.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Is there anyone nearby, like Siskel or something, that I can attack within unarmed range?
Well, there's this guy right beside you, and there's also that guy right beside you.
Can you
There's
already
also
attack
this
her?
guy a little distance away, but more or less right beside you. There's also this guy up here, but he's not right beside you, but he's pretty close. And then there's this guy over here who's pretty close, but not right beside
So
you.
what you said she landed on Flair. What happened with that?
So they're prone.
Okay, they both fell. So that's
Yes.
she can't really do
Okay,
anything.
then I would
Well,
like
she
to-
can get up.
Yeah, that's what I
I would
mean,
like to
like-
get back up.
That was your save.
Very good.
No, I just, and I'm assuming that would be my bonus action, and then.
No, that would be your movement.
If I hop up there, I can see you.
Wasn't that putting myself in defiance?
Actually, yeah, your escape is your standard action. So I'm gonna give it. You have no actions left.
Yeah.
So
Good talk. You got yourself.
yeah,
With that said, it's back over to me.
time to do
And
something.
now everyone does. But slowly. I'll make it slow.
Yeah, so
And
one more round, and then I can have my dragon.
I haven't had breakfast.
Oh yeah.
I'm pissed. Is there still breakfast on the table?
was. It's all
Yeah.
over
I
mirror.
throw
now.
you like a granola bar.
Aren't you guys like smushed together right now? What if there's some on her face? You could just
I lick some egg off her face.
Rude.
Off of my face?
Well, whatever lands
She's
on me.
hungry.
That this summer's is it's gonna be an interesting campaign. It's gonna be an interesting campaign.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting campaign.
Yeah.
Right. So
Who goes first of your
this is
people?
yeah.
You have two. You have so
it's
many
a
people.
Roll initiative for anything.
This guy runs up. This guy looks over. No. I said 50. There's a bunch of violence over there. No, I said 50. Shouldn't we leave? Actually, no. He did say 50. No, he didn't say 50. Anyway, with that all
cheap
that.
for a Versace.
I mean, it's 50 platinum to be
Oh,
fair.
okay.
So you know. Meanwhile,
500 gold.
Dang.
the guard walks up. 5,000.
5,000 gold.
The guard runs over there. Flick, you're in behind here, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. You hear a rumbling down underneath. Like it's just obvious as fuck.
Is Solaris stomach?
There's purple worms.
As this
There's
is
no
going
purple
on.
worms.
Can you imagine purple worms?
Wisdom. We don't need anything else.
Don't tempt me. Oh, that's too late.
He does have the mini.
So,
There's a different worm up there that I saw.
please.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a differently painted purple one. Or no.
Is it a Cholton worm?
I
Because
think
that's
it
a
is.
thing
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought that off another fella who had them all painted and shit.
It's really nice.
No. It's out of the Epic Encounters. Yeah, that's
Cholton
what it
worms
is.
exist too, and they're not.
Yeah.
They're like.
I'll bet you it's modeled after that.
Yeah, probably.
So as the rumbling continues, you're not quite sure what's going on, but you see a whole bunch of black Uzis kind of piercing out of the soils. Blurp, 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 blurp. You also see a bunch of black weeds kind of sprout all around the place, and you hear a.
Get
As
the
this
fuck
guy-
out of here, Sigma. No one likes you.
Steps forward. Hang on a second, we're getting there.
No one
It's every game, every campaign I want.
Are these big tuberous sprouts?
Yeah.
God, we need what's his face with the blood.
And as the tentacles spread up all around you guys,
What's going on right
black tar is exploding out from the soils in all directions. Karsak looks around, and a lot of you guys can actually see the visages of several of the Pantheon kind of like echoing and flickering around Karsak as he just blasts this massive legendary action all around himself, suddenly dispelling the one behind himself, causing it to completely evaporate. The thing just completely turns into powdered dust.
Wait,
And
Karsak did that?
Karsak did that. Legendary actions being one of them.
Oh.
He just counterspelled one of them. But the point being is that as that occurs, it just turns into powder and like dandelions and dusts away. As that occurs, and Papa Crocus can hear it, can be heard like banging a gong. Everything around the place suddenly passes the fuck out as they fall over, and you guys watch as there's just this massive visage of a huge lizardly-looking figure with a huge wide-brimmed hat with candles dripping all around it. As everybody, including elvish folk, make a save against sleep. DC's 13 in this case.
Okay.
Everyone, wait, no, only,
Including elvish and anybody who's immune, you all make it anyway.
Miriam, you
I
get
got
plus
15.
3.
Yeah, I have advantage against being put to
Yeah,
sleep.
Tharla, you
No
also
worries.
Yeah,
No, you still gotta make the
get
save
plus
though.
3.
Pardon? Oh.
Yeah, you still gotta make the save. There's an otherworldly power
I got 15.
altogether different.
Is
from
it
anything.
wisdom?
I think so.
What is
It's
it?
what is it? 12 or better.
Oh,
12?
I got a 17.
Yeah. Should be an easy one to make.
He's asking what type of roll.
What was it? It was sorry.
12 or better.
Oh my god,
Oh,
wisdom save.
I
Wisdom
got
save.
14.
17.
Oh, yeah, 18.
Terrific save. Easy, terrific. With all of you,
14
is it
on
con save earlier? Sorry. No, this is wisdom save. Sorry if I said con save.
Wisdom. for sleep.
Well, it can be charisma as well. Anyhow, where was I here? As this echoes all around, you guys watch the massive visage, and you recognize it as the Grand Sombra, the he of sleep and slumber, death and the cycle. Echoes all around and just completely covers everything. And more fog!
I'm reading my brochure from the museum, being like, "This is in the museum."
This is still happening too. Actually, it's true. As this is all going on.
So much action.
Interaction.
Okay.
As this is all occurring, though, Christo looks around everything that's going on and looks upon the massive visages of these things that have sprouted out of the ground, and simply looks over towards you and says, "I agree. Yeah, the museum seems like a good idea. Everybody, we should take Smith in the museum as quickly as we can." As he looks over towards it, though, looking at the Myconids, the Foxmantles, all of the lizards ahead, and all of the surrounding guards, he says, "Maybe we've been having more than we can chew. Are we gonna get away from this?" And he looks over towards the massive bulbous form of Karsak, and of course, the Siskelian warriors that are closing in upon Petrichor, and the Foxmantles themselves closing in upon Mir. Christo looks around as Bella from overhead can be seen talking to her companion. Oop, shit, meant to grab.
And he eats him off the
Yeah,
roof.
that's what he does. No. So, with that said, Bella points down towards Sigma. This guy gives a nod and dives down onto the spot here. He lands with a perfect three-pronged hero, I want to tell you. It's just like fucking perfect. Like it's that fucking perfect.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, you see that? That's how fucking good it is.
Gotcha.
So with that said, he lands down there and proceeds to dive in upon Sigma. His next attack will be an 8.
That sucks.
But Bella will inspire him, and it will be a 2. With that, as he dives in upon, Sigma can be seen as he whirls about, and the fellow flies through him. Ah! With a 10, he manages to barrel roll off it. As he lands
Straight to
over,
the tendril.
rights himself. He comes to a skidding halt against all of the bric-a-brac and shit that flies off from his heels. And the camera pans against this terrible scene as the massive writhing tentacles do their thing, and Sigma continues. Just one of many massages. Such incredible power. And Visage just kind of floats out. Nah, dun, dun, dun. All Akira style. Right? It's pretty bad when I gotta do the music.
That
I know.
guy.
Yeah, that guy. And as the camera pans against the scene, and it shows all of you, what are the general expressions on your faces and all this?
It's a scalar around me. I think probably determination. The protective nature of the paladins, like, coming out.
How would your face look?
Oh, I'm just being sketchy as scoping everything out that's all around me,
Face
everywhere, all at once.
I think while all of this is happening so dramatically, I'm zoned in on the last like roll that's like just slid off the table. I'm just like,
He's just hungry.
I'll buy that for $1. Actually, I'll take that. As everything comes to a halt in the moment, we will continue on my turn. As everything comes to a standstill, and I'm going to take a lot of photos of this. As the credits continue to roll, though, Kate, would you like to James?
I really hate my dice right now.
Yeah, me too. This thing, I
They've
tell
been
you.
rolling quite well, and then when I needed them most, all I had to do, I had
Yeah,
one
they do
job,
that
was a stealth roll, and yeah, no, it's good.
Really? And what stood out the most?
I'm very proud of my creation here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And also the figuring out Jenny learning how to fly and subsequently falling several times.
Very good.
I think it's something you would absolutely do.
Miss Oliver?
I disliked that we still are struggling a little bit with teamwork, or like planning ahead.
By goodness, what do you mean?
So I think we gotta work on that if we want to not all die.
Tell me more.
I like that somehow it's just a accumulation of every single monster organism we have versed. I'm waiting for the crocodiles to jump over the walls at this point.
I mean, I have my limits and my standards as low and shallow as they may
You
be.
have lizardmen with crocodiles on spiked leashes, like fucking.
They just come running out. They're still dead even. Fuck
Well,
it.
yeah, they're like.
I mean, at this point, Sigma could do it, who's to say? But that's going to be a fun one for next session. In any event, yes, it is a nice little Sinister Six session, isn't it? Anything else?
No.
No? No? Very good. Robbie, would you like to use
For me, it's always the little things that end up becoming like a funny little meme or joke. Like when somebody said sex worker rat.
Yes.
That
sex
term,
worker rat.
that term, I think I will remember for the day. My last word will be like, sex worker rat. It's like, my whole family's around 110 years old. Like, what did Granddad mean by that?
It's a sign. That's where the treasure's buried.
Yeah, right.
It's fair. All right, I'll take that for Don.
No, what did this is a fucking wild scene.
Did you take
You know what actually I really liked? When you were talking about Arsak and Croman were there, I like as a me individual got PTSD and I'm like, that's actually a pretty good sign. Because like actually I'm afraid of them. You know what I mean? Like me personally. Not Blake. Yeah, so I'm like, that's
back
actually
again?
good. Because
Yeah.
you want things that are scary to be scary, not be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, there's the king, and I tell him to fuck off, and there's a tough guy, and I
Yeah,
punch
no.
him in the face.
I learned that lesson a
It's
long
like, no,
time
you
ago.
should, your character should really be afraid of things that are
Yeah, you guys are
dangerous.
super powered heroes. You guys
Yeah.
are. You guys are almost level 10.
Can you pass me my guy, though?
No, he's mine
We're
now.
not level 10.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, you're back here. Right.
And then,
You're all going to be
and then look at
mine.
the slot I painted. It has a golden sheen
Probably
on it.
level
Ooh,
7.
shit.
yeah, you did
Totally
a
failed you.
good
You
job
did a
on
really
that.
good job.
Shit.
It got, yeah, I want to know how it got.
Yeah.
How
It's
did you
just
do
gold.
This is a
that?
quick
It's
dry
a
brush.
specific paint. It's a
Oh,
gloss.
Yeah, I got a bunch of.
paint.
I
I think
got a
it's
whole
like
bunch
pus
of.
red.
Sorry, what's that?
It's not very pussy.
Pus red.
Oh yeah, whatever. I mean,
No,
you just
that's what I
gotta.
think it said, though.
Well, whatever the names are, you just gotta.
Oh.
That's why you have the palette, right? Throw them down on the
Yeah.
palette and.
No, that was cool. I like it.
Yeah, it turned out all right. Yeah, I'm digging how the pacing with your character is going, and I dig that I've got villains that are adequately a challenge in all their righteous form, and they have and I think they have some depth, and I like that about
they
them
do.
too, because Karsak, he is legitimately interested in doing what's in the best
Yeah.
interest of the swamp peoples.
I get
And,
that. And I feel a little
Or at least
tug.
what he believes
directionally.
is the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate that guy. If I do kill him, I would feel like I'm.
You hate Croman. You hate Croman. You
I
have
hate
no.
both.
Well, you hate both, but I wonder, like, why does Flick hate Karsak?
Because he's Flick's a racist and Karsak's blue.
Which is fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
But at the same time, you're right. Like, I think on any other circumstance,
You can
Flick
just
would
throw
actually-
those in there, or leave them there. I'll toss them.
Okay,
Well,
I
yeah,
think
literally.
in any
It's
other
okay.
circumstance, Flick would actually, like Karsak's the type of person Flick would actually ally with and look up to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Situationally.
That's what the dream might have been
If you didn't have
about.
5 dry skids with him, you'd be like,
You know, wives being what they are. You gotta listen to your wives.
yeah, for sure.
With that said,
And I like to hear the soundtrack that's playing right now.
yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting, I think, in this game. Back on, would you like to do East?
That's
That's
weird.
a great song.
I gotta fade. I gotta finish painting the frog moth.
That's a good one.
I gotta get a couple more frog moths too.
XP.
I am digging all of my mushroom creatures. I am disappointed I didn't just get to roll a zillion d4s for them to do melee attacks. I was getting ready for that.
Next session. Next session.
Let me think. I don't know. I'm really liking the Sovereign Knights. They add a really classy sheen to my sportness.
They're gonna have to get another restock to keep up with her progression.
I'm gonna make a whole bunch. I think. I'm gonna make a whole bunch.
You gotta have them ready next time.
I will.
Yeah, that's right. Just like the intro.
I was
Yeah.
busy. I was busy with the frog today, so I'll make sure I do that for next time.
So it goes. One thing at a time, after all.
I only have space on my table for one thing at a time.
I feel that. Robert, would you like to do these?
The random conversation that we had about slut rat and the
Sex
the
worker.
sex worker one shot.
Yeah.
That I'd be down to play it.
I'll have to do some material research, I guess.
We're in a big battle.
Costumes? Well, I guess I could wear some.
Yeah, we definitely have to dress up as.
Oh,
I guess I'm hitting the
We'll
gym.
just be like assassins or something.
Anyway, as you were.
Trading out.
We're in a big battle, which is very cool. Didn't really like how we always take so fucking long to decide, and then like it seems like we, even though half the game we're like having this big conversation about what to do until the very end when we've actually decided something. Finding out my attack didn't hit when I rolled an 18, and then fucking Karsak having a legendary action for 25 EP, meaning that we are way under leveled if we're gonna fight this fucker. So
And if it's of any consolation, he can only do that twice.
yeah,
combat.
it's legendary resistances. You gotta burn them.
No. It's well, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta like. There's no other big spellcasters in the party to help burn that. Sigma's showing up, so he's my new target now. So
Yay for Sigma!
yeah. Other than that, Hector randomly fucking showing up.
I love that.
Hector's
every
everywhere.
time
He's been
his
showing up.
cameos are the best.
He shows up randomly, and also
As long as your armor's good, brother.
and also Robbie painting his slot, which is
That's always a
I
pleasure.
really like this. This is
Yeah,
really good.
that's always a pleasure when I see players
Yeah.
doing that and getting to the
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's cool too.
Mhm.
We're done. Which is this shape?
The sexy rat.
Just that, right? Buy that for $1.
Oh, you liked and disliked the sexy
No, I love the sexy rat. It's funny.
It's nice to know the best part of my game. 3 people out of 5,
Yeah.
7 is gonna be sexy rat.
Like,
Sorry,
this
I
Something
changed
that
my
had nothing
favorite.
to do with the
I changed my
game.
favorite, sexy rat.
Me too, yeah.
This section for
I'm
content is
fine.
going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Discord explodes.
I'm gonna have no
More
shit.
sexy red.
I'm gonna have a fucking hell of a time coming up with something here. It's gonna be like Rescuers Down Under, the D&D campaign, I guess, with all sexy mice.
Rescue Rangers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rescue
like that
Rangers.
sort of thing. Well, Rescue Rangers, Rescuers Down Under,
Yeah, I think
Rescuers.
is based on Rescuers.
It might have been actually Rescue Rangers would have been based off
Yeah,
Rescuers.
like, I think it was like, fuck, we need to make a show out of that.
And then you had Rescuers Down Under that came out sometime later.
Yeah.
Oh, Bernard.
That's
Oh, what a
really
great series. What a great show. That movie was a good one. That was a great movie. In any event, anything else to declare?
No, I literally mentioned we shouldn't split up, and then we split up, and then
I know, isn't it great? Goodness, that was wonderful. I loved that part. Oh, the fact that you did that.
I didn't
No
really
one
like,
died.
huh?
No one died.
Not
Nice.
yet. Almost.
Yes.
And you only got spitballed once.
I mean, the truth is, I don't need to be so cheap. That's fun, but it takes so long at high level, too. When you have people that are split up, it's fine to do things like you did with Kate. Like, you were split off from the party, a couple of good rolls, settle a thing, you're in a place. And then we role play through, time dilation, this kind of a thing. But,
Yeah, but
hey,
I feel
everybody's
like
in the same place at the same time.
after
How
anyways.
well, you're in
I
a...
think you're just lucky you didn't die.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I think,
No, it's not luck, it's ham-fistedness.
Not
Let's
if
be
you
honest.
want. When I was playing in the Storm King's Thunder campaign, my
The what now, slug campaign?
Storm King's Thunder. My
That's
halfling
The Starborn
ranger.
slug campaign.
My halfling
Sounds good.
ranger went by himself off in the woods to go get fairy cocaine for our Kenku,
Nice.
and I ended.
Yeah, I
it
told
was-
you what it was.
It was
Like, already,
hunting
right?
fairies
Like, you
and
heard what I
crushing
said.
their wings into dust.
Like,
so
why
I
is
could
anybody
snort
correcting
it.
me?
Anyway,
Damn.
that's not the point. The DM because.
No. It really became the
Yeah.
point, though.
The
That
D-
tells us a lot.
The DM knew because I knew was new to NPC, new to D&D. He's like, I'm gonna teach this kid a lesson. He's like, okay, yeah, you kill the fairy, it's fun. But then you hear clattering, clickering of mandibles behind you, and you slowly turn around, and he shows me a fucking photo of an ettercap, and I'm like, that thing's about 10 feet away from here, and you're like, oh fuck. And I'm by myself,
shit.
so we roll initiative. And I ended up going into death saves, but coming out of it and like killing this ettercat by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah.
And then just coming back.
Skin your man.
I cut off its head. I basically, instead of giving the fairy cocaine, I gave him a severed ettercap head instead.
There you
Did
go.
you keep the fairy cocaine?
Yes.
I would have called
Like,
it
why were you guys trying to get
Farrakhan.
fairy cocaine?
Because our Kenku's a drug addict.
That's pretty good, eh?
Oh.
Farrakhan?
Yeah.
Farrakhan.
His name's Lyrdro.
Similar to Varric.
Fierakin. There you go. Fierakin. That's what I love. Fierakin. Right on. I like the pacing. I like the fact that we got here. I like that we started early so we could get this far. I think that was really rewarding. I look forward to the next sessions. I have no idea when the next sessions are. Everybody takes an extra 2,000 on top of 3,500. So that brings us to 5,500 experience. We'll throw in an extra 500 for good times. So 6,000 experience altogether.
Oh, we're level 8 for sure.
And you have to be long resting for that level, sir.
Yeah, we got to level 8.
I run
When you long rest,
If you
you'll
long
get the
rest.
chance
Are you
to
going
level
down
up.
still? 'Cause you should just
But
level up.
until that happens, you'll suffer and wish it up. And here we are. Yeah. What did you guys learn this evening of your world within the Varsies? What'd you learn?
Just reaffirmed, I roll like shit when it matters.
Yes, indeedy, but I mean story-wise.
Always when it matters.
Aside from your random non-skill.
I learned that the gods.
That we, story-wise, really actually don't have any real reason to be here.
I mean, that was always established. And Christo asked...
I know, but we keep trying to push it because
Yeah.
we're
Oh, whatever.
supposed to be here.
We as the party kind of like don't know what to do now, so
I think
Well,
It's
I do.
slowly falling
Yeah,
apart.
Yeah.
some of you have a good idea.
I want
what
to go
you
home. I want to go fucking fix my family home.
Then go home. No
I
one's
can't.
stopping you.
I can't abandon the party though.
Okay, well then.
And that's the moral conundrum that
for
you live with. Petrichor is wrestling with every
Oh yeah,
day.
Mirren would be more than happy to fuck off to some mountain somewhere and like train with her dragon.
We're sorry you're retiring from the
How
group.
to train
Goodbye.
your dragon?
And opens a shoe store.
Yeah. Basically.
But what did you really learn? Like, honestly, aside from that you could have nothing to do with the world, but choose to be heroes within it because you've fallen in love with the land and find reasons within the people and the faith. And everybody's just like, becoming, I don't know, everyone's becoming Japanese.
I changed my religion for these people.
Yeah, like both you and Ben did.
Yeah.
You know? And Edith has found cause and purpose within it. And
I've
Flick is
forsaken
back with his
the-
people and finding his roots.
Like, if you
And
wanna go
Thalera
off,
is,
I'll just join.
finding the secrets of friendship in those that were looking for it themselves, before and after, and finding all sorts of insights for that. And Mir is watching Denny lick his nuts, but that that's still heroic in its own way. But no, seriously
I'm
though.
leaving behind the safety of the guild I've known for the past 200 years.
Okay, you really have no reason to be here. That's true. You and Christo, you can fuck off. But the rest of you, clearly, I mean, you with the Cormyrean, the purple dragons, I mean, and
I
never
know.
mind the Worm Hall. Hang on a sec, you had your chance. Worm Hall and blah blah blah. Okay, now.
Gotta get to warm.
I want to get in touch with the a sector of druids that operates in the Farsi, so I can get more information on.
Oh
this
shit!
and
Hi, how are you? So there was the thing that you brought up earlier, and I mentioned the particulars. So Druids of Verdemir, long and the short, the Verdant Grove, as it were. Pretty straightforward stuff. There's a Druid circle. You got a boss lady, and that's not the boss lady, the avatar that you know of, but she is alive, and you do have like communication with. And at the end of the session here, there's like, you know, during all of this, on top of everything else, you have a message come in, yes, dear, and from there it cuts to black as you get like in the middle of the phrase, like getting a bad call. What? Anyhow.
Yeah,
So
okay,
that's
new
you.
goals. I want to get in touch
Meanwhile-
with the Verdant Grove for
Yeah, right?
more information on my dragon. Stuff like that.
Yeah, so your
And
dragon's
also-
on its way in. It'll be in after my turn the second time.
Yeah, and also I want to stop Sigma because Mirren actually has a younger sister. Secreted away somewhere that nobody
Apparently, I,
knows
don't know.
of.
I didn't know about that. You all know about
Yeah.
that?
Sigma though.
Huh? Because he's gonna spread to other lands. And
Oh, I see.
You want to
It's
protect
like,
your family.
yeah.
Protect
Yeah.
your family.
Well, she's the only family she has left.
Ah.
Other than Tara, who's their like cousin twice removed because generational gap and elves and.
This is the
interbreeding.
milkman. You know, it's,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, Tara's like only
I'm the
half elf.
milkman.
Just time
My
is
milk is
weird.
delicious.
Flick leans, he's like, I am 100.
I'll take your word.
Yeah.
I'll take
No,
that.
I'm not sure yet if she
Yeah, it's like
100% considers Tara to be
I'm
like
the milk.
family,
My milk
you
is
know, like her
delicious.
sister. You know, because Tara's only a half elf.
Everyone in this party is
There's
racist.
progeny of
Yeah,
her weird
everyone's
uncle.
racist.
It'll, yeah.
Mm.
Weird Uncle Al.
One way or another.
Took me a second. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
with
remember
this
Tara?
with this
Tara.
little evolution of your history, I mean, add some notes, make some messages happen, so I can be clear on whatever you want to come of that. But in the meantime,
Where are the,
as you guys are seeing this whole thing play out, like I mean, long and the short, you got Sigma overhead, you got Karsak yonder, you got Croman on the other side, you got Fox Mantles in the fray.
It's a good lie.
The question becomes, what is everyone going to do now that you put yourself in such a... I'll be honest, I didn't expect everyone to kind of run in there and... Like,
What did you
Mir
expect?
kind of put herself in that position.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Just
You said you told us there was a secret meeting of all the bad guys. How are we not gonna go there and try to eavesdrop
Well,
on
we
it? though?
didn't.
No,
go
no, no,
there.
that-
We
that
went
wasn't my
there
point.
to the museum.
My point,
We
Robert,
happened to
was-
pass her.
You know, jumping in and getting yourselves in that particular position.
I'm not in
See,
there
what
yet.
you're talking about, exactly,
We're
that's what I
smart.
expected. You go
Let's
and you
not
check
in
out
there.
the views and the exhibits and find some stuff, but that didn't happen.
Oh, my little friend used my trigger word and said, "That's Miri,
Also,
your
like,
friend."
I heard my companion scream, and I have the
Did you
protection.
know it? We didn't know it was her. We just heard a scream.
I asked.
I'm just saying,
No,
not
but
even
those-
not even that everybody ran in and helped. What I'm saying is that I didn't expect everybody to run in like they're the Marvel Avengers. Perhaps a moment of consideration, some strategizing, some tacticals, as you were describing, if I may. Just what Courtney was talking about earlier. Just some moment of thought. I mean, just a little thought about the decision, decisive action, and tactics.
I don't
and
know.
da-da-da.
When Flick was
That's
on,
all.
when Flick was on the boat, we all kind of just ran in as well.
You know,
That's the problem.
I've been doing
We did
this.
plan that one though.
We
I've
do
been doing
have
this a
repeating
long
pattern.
time,
Well, we planned the boat one out.
and
did
I
plan
love
Until there was a
love
magic barrier that long.
that everybody is the hero. Everybody's the hero.
Well, we're not in there yet.
Yeah, we're safe outside.
Ben casually goes
We could-
inside the
we could just
museum.
fuck off right now.
And
We
as
have,
everything's
so
going
many
on,
sovereign mics to,
Everyone's being the
save
hero
us.
today.
You need
Karsak
Bristow,
continues
just
to
go.
laugh. Bella's face continues to look shocked as she knocks an arrow. As it begins to ignite and flame, and the credits come to a final close, and it cuts to black. And that's it. Everybody have fun?
Yep.
Yep.
Right on.
Always.
May your 20s always land on 20. I'm
Scream
gonna
around
shut this
this.
down.
Huh?
Because I was planning on running and throwing Aaron and teleporting.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know this
Yeah,
guy.
teleporting.
You should just teleport now.
Well, that's,
Just
I
eat it.
haven't had a turn.
No, I know, but you should just get it.
I'm just